Previously, in the world of Galamora.
And at 1,000 subscribers, Makeshift gets to put on a little show. Woo!
Kara, you break into my house, my apartment, you ruin my appetite for cheese, you leave my place a mess, and I just finished cleaning it.
You're ugly, you're disgusting, I'm gonna kill you, give me $200.
What do you have to say for yourself, Bird? I get that you've come to the realization you're a character in my story, and that essentially your existence is meaningless.
You suck. For one, I don't exist, and everything I love doesn't exist, and you have a weird-ass beard.
Did you ever think to just, talk about your problems with Elric? But anyway, we're getting a little too meta here. I need you to get the fuck back inside the story. We gotta tie up all these other loose ends that are caused by all that teleporting. Also, by the way, you might want to take it easy on that. If you paid attention to Elric's history lesson, you'd know why.
I think I can maybe replicate some of the technology we saw in the other universe, with all those portals quickly transporting all around the city.
Yet they used you to create me.
Your creation was meant to bring balance. How did you gain Interna's knowledge?
We have visited another reality. She seems to be alive there.
Joseph, I have been betrayed, cheated, and lied to on several occasions. But none of them felt more painful than this. So my dad knew, huh?
He was the one that asked me to do it. I am able to cast the reincarnate spell. It's how I create the Wendigos within the forests. However, that only happens when I do it without the materials that I need. You were never actually born. The name Mirella belonged to a stillborn child. It had been days since your mother had passed away in childbirth.
Are you telling me that I died?
The name Mirella was never a living person. I had to reincarnate you using the body of your child.
Wonderful.
Fuck this place.
So we're getting all of you out of here. We're gonna burn this house down, and then we're gonna go to my favorite tavern. Alright? Sound good? Sound good, everybody? Alright, well, as long as the Wandering Pool doesn't find out we just destroyed half their shit, let's go!
You've still been using the powers that Interna had, without much regard for the consequences of them.
It does not matter, but would you not be extremely frustrated if you realize that nothing matters and your existence was created by a guy with a patchy beard wearing a senpai shirt?
I finally came to the realization, even in that animalistic state, there is no such thing as freedom. No matter what created us, no matter how far up the chain goes, everything is bound to the same shackles.
He asked me that, but I walk right past him, going straight for the outhouse, because all he hears is just...
Don't worry, I had the biggest booze down right here.
Yeah, you do, big guy. Third round, come on.
You're probably going to need a +1 for this upcoming event. Where's Zendil? Great.
He is sitting.
Magic flush! Magic flush!
Since your brains aren't able to comprehend pure chaos, it's slowly eating away at your nerve cells. You there, the Dragonborn, right? You're a druid?
Yeah.
I'm the god of nature now.
Yeah.
Hold up. No, that's Laverne.
Yes, I ate her soul.
You what?
What?
It's pizza time.
Pizza time.
You turn around and you see that a portal opened up directly behind you on the tavern. Pungent smell wafting from the portal. All at once, it very swiftly pukes up this big chunk of
Ew.
translucent yellow slime.
Well, hey there, everybody. What are you all doing here?
Hey, what's up?
And you all continue forward deeper into the swamp.
What?
Briar, are you
Fuck
still
off!
young?
I'm doing shit! God damn! Hello, everyone! Welcome to Untold Realms, where people are on my ass!
You were drunk.
Oh my.
Okay.
I am not drunk! I am doing shit to try and make this good.
His presence is enough.
His
Oh my
presence
goodness.
is enough. His
Hello, everybody.
presence is enough. Make sure you do this. I drank too much mead today.
So hi, everybody. Happy holidays from the Untold Realms team. I hope you like my Santa Claus hat on the square. And I'm wearing a Tom Nook holiday sweater.
Aww.
Yeah, it was only sold in small. Let me get this back in position.
Show us your ass.
No,
No.
don't show us your ass,
Mars.
It was only sold in small, so
this.
this thing is hugging me like a hug.
Like
It's
a hug.
real close to
Is
me.
that's beautiful. Is that Shakespeare?
Does it? Does
Yes.
Purple wants to see it.
No,
Ah.
it sounds a lot more like.
I got
Edgar
that skull in my
Allan
hand
Poe.
already. That's- No, I'm an HP Lovecraft man.
Oh, same, brother.
Take what
same.
you will from that.
As long as
Anyway.
you don't go as far as he did, we're all right.
Yeah. I refrain from making any jokes about that since I really can't.
Let's keep this PG, everyone, please.
Oh,
Keep
like
it
you're
PG.
one to talk.
Hello.
Back alley abortion.
Anyway,
Make sure. What are you drinking? Chad is curious.
oh, I'm drinking from the Scug.
He's drinking
the-
back alley abortion.
You're drinking from the Scug. What are you drinking from the Scug?
It is, I think blueberry lemonade, like the Simply brand.
Oh, nice.
I like it.
Oh, that sounds good. That
Yeah.
sounds good. I
Holiday
need to
art
try
of
it.
the group. Alex, you spoil us.
Oh,
Alex,
thank you so much.
Sweet, you sweet bean. I love you, buddy.
And now, on that note, let's
What are
get
we
into
playing?
the session, unless
Kellen, okay.
anybody else has any other... Oh, yeah. My only other announcement is, yeah, we reached 1,000 subscribers. Happened about
Woo!
a gorillion times faster than I expected it to. So I guess in a not too far off in the future stream,
What is a
once
gorillion?
I order gorillion, a whole lot. Bigger
It's
than a
million
Brazilian.
gorillas.
Is it a gorilla?
Anyway.
No gorillas?
Anyway,
Oh.
so in a future stream, yes, I'm gonna be wearing the maid dress, and I'm getting more used to the
Oh,
image
no.
of me. So there you go. You won. Jeez.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Got him.
Okay, chill, child. Breathe.
I'm sorry.
Anyway.
Absurdly too excited for me in a maid dress.
Cat ears.
No,
Cat ears.
no
Knockings?
furries in my house.
That's gonna be
Dress up?
the 50K specials, the cat ears, all dressed as a furry.
Mm.
No,
Motherfucker, you better put a whole ass tail plug up your ass.
Oh my god.
Tail
No.
plug.
There is no filter
Anyway.
between my brain and my mouth right now. I should warn everyone.
Understood.
Child.
With that in mind, let's get into the session. So, all of your characters are currently at so you just finished up fighting the fish monster. Azim, though, understanding that he's about to go fight one of the gods, which is fundamentally connected to the god he worships, Interna, decided, I think a better use of my time is going to fight that fish and train more against it. Because, who knows, maybe it'll follow us. And he went to go fight that fish. That was the explanation he gave me, so I was like, sure. So I'll work with that. So he's going fishing, and Kara is also, like, they are here, but they can't exactly do much against
no, I
them.
see. I see.
So they're going to be big chillin' out.
Thank you.
And they're just going to be on the sidelines because, one, Mars is quite tired today, but also because, based on the lore,
I'm not going to go kill my child.
yep, they aren't exactly in the mood to go fight what is essentially one of their children. So they are also just going to be big chillin' on the sidelines, observing, like you, Chad. And so,
I'm being chilling.
yes, yeah, chilling so hard you're doing frost damage. So, one more sip of the lucky scoblet.
Oh my
So
god,
you
you're
all-
actually gonna call it the scoblet.
The scoblet, the scug.
Ow.
You
I'm gonna
all
try not
see-
to laugh at that.
Oh yeah, that was an aggressive noise, Deja. So, You see the castle on the horizon, and there's this sort of thick yellow sunset color to all the air around you. In the Feywild, it's already hard enough to see where sunlight is coming from, and here especially, it's just so like lemony yellow / sunset yellow and dandelion yellow. It's all very thick and unpleasant. But you can see a sort of clear epicenter pointing towards this crumbling facade of a castle off in the distance. And it's not too far away at this point. A brief walk will get you there now that you're past the big fish creature. Ooh, big fish creature. And you can all do as you please. What do you think when you see that castle on the hill?
I'm just walking towards it, man. Like, fuck it. Gonna go fight a god. What else am I supposed to do?
Yeah. Do you all follow suit?
Yes.
Wonderful. And you all begin your walk over towards the castle. As you get to it, however, it's odd. Like, it seems like it was once a very rigid and very powerful structure. It almost looks like the building components were maybe obsidian or some very dark stone. But it seems like it's hardly being held up at this point, and you can't really see too much shadows from beyond the entrance of the gate. It's almost like this is just like the front of the castle, and the rest is just missing from the back. And as you're looking through the front of it, and you get closer to it, that seems to be very true, is there's just kind of vague impressions of hallways because the stone's left behind, but there's hardly any walls to speak of, and the sunlight shines straight through with no ceilings at all. And really just the front of this castle is what's like remained standing after all this time. And it's all really like yellowish, and like the air is still pretty notably like thick in here, and it's getting way worse as you start walking beyond the castle gates deeper into this area. You guys do anything before you walk any deeper?
Actually, I do want to do something. Kellen, pulls out the wooden flute that she has, and she just kind of plays a few notes on it, and I'm going to give bardic inspiration to Zendil.
Ah, yes. You do that.
Playing
out a little tune.
Shit.
Would you like to perform it at all?
Wake up a little makeup.
No, I'm not playing the bardcore fucking System of a Down. Give me 2 seconds and I can do it.
Remember, Mars, don't play any System of a Down.
Yeah,
We've
we
had to
can't
deal
play
with
any
this.
System of a Down. Columbia Records are come down on our ass. I'm trying to find the specific...
Label destroyed electric labels. Down with the system.
Come on, get down with the system.
Burn them to the ground.
How do you cast bardic inspiration again?
It is a feature of bards. They can just do it with one action.
Exactly.
They can just say, I'm going to give bardic inspiration to them.
Okay, because I wanted to cast it on Merxar.
They just want to cast a
Hell
buff, and we got advantage.
Can I also bless?
For
Zendil.
fuck's sake, can I do my fucking flute, please?
Oh yeah, you gotta
What
perform.
are y'all doing in my swamp? Okay.
Let's hear this
God
flute.
damn.
The bourbon's really hitting Kellen.
It was not. Oh yeah, that's right. Kellen drank the bourbon. I drank the mead.
People
Yeah.
doing buff left and right.
As we're all like scrambling around trying to do like our blessings and shit. Where
Yeah,
did I
turned
put it?
Zendil to a human meat wall.
Where did I?
Holy shit, Brian!
Are you
What?
okay? Do you need a doctor?
No, it's just that you just hit me with the Scottish accent.
My fucking god! I have to turn the noise. I don't know if y'all will be able to hear it. I know for a fact chat will, and this is probably gonna sound like shit since I haven't played this in fucking years. Or not it's been like 6 months.
Oh.
Let's see. Y'all fuckers. Okay, as we're all like scrambling around trying to like do our buffs and shit, Kellen pulls out her flute and just goes. Fucking Christ.
Oh, it's playing in the stream.
Beautiful. I did it. There. She just plays a few notes and boom, Zendil, you now feel bardic inspiration.
I feel it.
Yeah, you feel it.
I feel it.
It surges through
Okay,
you. Like
Care, follow this up.
Yeah, fuck it.
And she goes.
Let's get it.
Let's go. Talk over it. We gotta talk over it so the records don't hate us.
Young man.
It already stopped. You can
Who are
stop
you
now.
blessing, Kara?
Fine with YMCA, they are fine with YMCA, it's Columbia.
Okay,
I
fair
give
enough.
blessing to Zendil.
That's my
and-
bardic inspiration, by the way.
And you.
Yeah, so what is it?
Oh, so Kellen and Zendil now have the blessing, then?
Yes.
So
Okay.
I got
I am
advantage
going to
on-
summon a wildfire spirit somewhere where it doesn't hurt anyone
Oh.
right now. Yeah, it caused a small explosion when it gets summoned.
Oh.
Nice.
So
You do that.
Jet, with bardic inspiration, you can add, fuck, which dice is it? I can't tell which dice is it. I'm at 9th level, correct? Okay, so you add a d8 to a roll of your choosing.
It could be attack roll, it could be damage roll, it could be what? Like
Yeah, attack roll, damage roll,
Oh,
saving
really?
throw, ability
Uh,
check.
not,
how long
not
did you do
damage.
No, not
Any
damage.
d20
sorry.
roll.
And yeah, if it's a
Oh, it is.
d20, you can add a d8 to it. And then with Kara's, you get advantage and you get a +10 to damage. From what I'm reading.
oh my god, plus 10 to damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
I'm gonna
then
use all of
so
it.
you get a wildfire spirit?
Yes. That also allows me to add 1d8 fire damage to everything that I cast with fire. Yes.
Nice.
I don't know how to
Here
cast it.
events.
Help.
Hey, you know what you do? You go into your Roll20 character sheet. You find
Yes,
it under features and traits. You click on bardic inspiration, and then you click the speech bubble next to it.
Features and traits.
Or you can look at the bardic inspiration that I dropped in chat, because it's the same shit.
Ah! Gee.
This is true.
Okay. Oh, I have to sneeze. Oh, fuck. Oh, gosh, Bardic inspiration. I'm trying to... How do I cast it?
The
I'm looking at it
speech
in the...
bubble next to it!
I don't have it on my
I was testing
character
audio.
sheet. I think I forgot to add it.
Oof.
Just say you use it.
Just
Yeah,
do
I'll-
the
gonna use-
same shit that I did. What level is your bard?
5.
Level 5.
Okay, then who are you casting it on?
Merxar.
Okay, then Merxar, you now get a d8 to any d20 roll that
Hell
you
yeah.
choose. It's one d8 to a d20 roll. It's not multiple.
I'm sorry.
Stop saying you're sorry. Okay. Yasha, you got it? You understand?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Oh, now that I have the upgraded version of Roll20, I have a lot of wacky assets now.
Oh, that reminds me, I gotta put bodies in the body thing. My bad.
Is Barack Obama in there?
I wouldn't be surprised.
Just he fucking shows up in the middle of the fucking thing.
And so you summon that fire elemental to point kind of like off to the side nearby the entrance. How big is that explosion?
That explosion is... Hold up. It should say somewhere in there. 10 feet.
10 feet. Okay, yeah. Is like a plume of fire or a shockwave, kind of?
It's probably more like a plume of fire, so like a cylinder.
Gotcha.
An explosion.
So as you do that, big plume of fire summons up from the ground over to the side, and from it, this sort of a fiery humanoid emerges, and it has this kind of green glow in its eyes to show it's like it's under your control.
The ones with the green eyes are your allies.
Yes.
Is that thing gonna hurt us?
Only if I tell it to.
Please
Which
don't.
I'm not going to, unless you like
Okay.
that.
Is it made out of cheese?
I don't think right now is the time to be exploring my kinks, so...
No, I don't think so.
Fractions of cheese.
Also, no, I have yet to find anyone that can create
44
such a
cheese.
creature out of cheese.
Are you horny for cheese?
Oh, I'm horny for
I can make
pain.
something out of cheese.
God damn it.
Kara,
Sure, why not?
please.
Can I make
Please.
something out of cheese? Play make a cheese golem. I want a cheese golem.
Sure.
Makeshift?
You make a golem out of cheese.
Oh my
It's-
god.
What?
From like maybe 50 feet behind you, Kara's like standing away from the castle, and they're calling out, "I want to make something out of cheese." Over to you guys, and you kind of hear them like, "What? Huh?"
Huh?
And then this I'll make him like height of 2 cheese wheels. Or no, actually, this a golem appears, and it looks to be the vague impression of a stick figure made out of just cheese wheels. So it's just like 3 cheese wheels as arms, 4 as legs, 3 as a stack of its torso, and like 1 cheese wheel on top as the head.
Oh, God.
And it struts its way alongside you guys, and there's now just a golem of cheese wheels with you.
Mirella says,
Right.
at this point, I'm not even surprised.
Emergency food.
I'm so fucking confused right now.
What the fuck?
As you should be.
It will fight with you because I am not going to directly fight my own kid.
You're... Wait.
You're... Oh.
Well, we can pause until we can get it fixed.
Nope, I got it. It's alright. I figured it out.
No.
Nice.
Very good. Your child? You know what? Fuck it.
It can shoot
God.
fondue.
When the fuck did you have a kid?
This is her whole thing.
Is this like... Aren't you like 15?
Technically, all of the gods of chaos are related to me.
Oh god, that is weird.
Weird is her own thing.
I'm starting to see
you'll
that.
never expect it. You'll never
You hear-
expect it.
You hear Jonathan say, as he observes this cheese humanoid walk towards him, he's just like,
Holy shit, Jonathan, how long have you been here?
"What do you mean, how long have I been here? What?
He's been with us throughout the entire Feywild.
Yeah, he joined us at the bar. Don't you remember?
He has a 30. I didn't think she went through the portal.
Oh.
No,
Wow.
I was way too excited to see this new region. It's actually kind of perfect for my research just before I do my lecture. Which, well, good thing I have experience fighting gods, but, I had some time to kill, so why not, you know?
Did you know, Jonathan, that pee is stored in the balls?
That's
What?
not true, Kara. I'm very certain that's not true.
Kara, please
Yeah,
don't
as somebody
make
who spent
that
time as
true.
someone with a penis, I could definitely assure that that is not true.
That will be very funny in the future.
Okay.
I am more worried that she's going to make it true, and I don't want that. Please.
That's actually
Yes.
a very fair point. Please don't make piss stored in the balls.
That would be bad.
Yes, it would.
And so Jonathan then says,
She is no giggling.
How effective is this cheese golem going to be at fighting?
No
And
idea.
like the golem like wanders over to like the fire elemental and it like holds out one of the cheese wheels towards
It is
the fire
very
elemental,
effective. It can shoot fondue at like
and it's
1000
like
Fahrenheit.
it's melting like some of the cheese in its cheese wheel hand, and then it turns to a wall and just like hucks a lob of cheese at the wall, and it's like searing against the stone. And then it like points its torso towards you guys silently because it can't speak because it's made of cheese and a golem.
What the fucking fuck? Is it weird that I'm hungry right now?
Delicious,
Not really.
but enough time for distractions.
That looks like some really good cheese, but I would not recommend eating it. It's been walking around on the ground in the Feywild.
Fair point.
Hey, that kinda
Don't eat
rhymed.
shit in the Fey pile.
And you
I
want
have
to
a
hear
question.
some? Oh, yes.
Oh, sorry. Jonathan is fighting with us, right?
Yeah, he's there with you. He's got two of his swords.
Oh, okay. Okay.
How good are you with those swords, city kid?
Ah, you know, I actually helped kill a god with these one time. A god of war, nonetheless.
Why does that not surprise me? That didn't answer my question.
He unsheathes one of them, which is he takes out the tree one with like the golden glow to it, and he walks over towards like a piece of stone near the ground. He preps his hands carefully and takes a deep breath, raises them up into the air. I don't want to smack my microphone, and smacks it down. And he swiftly cuts a pretty big, like soccer ball sized stone in the ground, just in half. Whew. How's that?
Yeah, alright, that'll do. Are we ready to do this shit? Because, I don't want to be in this fairy bullshit any longer than we have to be.
Yep.
Yeah, it's probably not good for our lungs either, so probably best that we
Yeah.
move quickly.
That
Yes,
spirit
that's
ain't gonna stay for eternally, anyway.
Alright then. Let's get to it, folks. And Jonathan walks a bit deeper into these, like, crumbling walls and whatnot. And as he is walking, it sort of looks like this area is... You come upon this area that seems like it was probably a courtyard. And there's more wildlife here, and it's sort of like there was a sectioned off area specifically for a garden, but it's now been, like, heavily overgrown within the Feywild. And once you cross over this patch of more lively dirt and some water flowing by, you can see this one lone tree standing in the middle of mostly stone and mostly intact courtyard. Just some rubble here and there, but it's surprisingly intact for the fact that this entire castle is just crumbling at the seams, aside from the entrance, of course. At the base of the tree, you can see what looks to be a woman in sort of this red dress, or a red cloak, just kind of like resting at the base of the tree. And Zendil, give me a perception check.
We get perception. That's perform. There it is.
Am I buzzing? Am I making any noises?
Can I add an advantage?
Yes, you can have advantage. What'd you roll?
Oh,
He does have advantage because of Kara.
thank God.
that's
'cause
true.
That was an 8. That was 4 plus 4. It was 8.
Call it
Do it
DC
again.
10 since this is a pretty easy one for you.
Well, 13. Let's just go with
Ah, nice. And right as you look at this figure, immediately the synapses in your brain fire and you remember exactly who this is. Flashes of sleepless nights start rushing through your head, and you remember the face of the person who initially gave you your powers.
That's her. She's the one who took everything. So, what's the plan?
I don't know, dude. It's your revenge story.
Well, you could always sneak in there, but
Yeah, you really think our god is gonna let us sneak in there?
I mean,
don't
you
think
guys
so.
are on your own and you got the cheese man, but
the correct approach should it be? All right. I just walk in there.
Word. You walk
Yelling.
in there, yelling. Well,
Oh boy.
I'm here.
I am made of cheddar.
what the?
There you go.
You know what? Okay,
And so
you just live it. I will throw my spear the second I just get in there.
Oh, okay. You're pulling Ashanti. Great. Let's do this.
oh, we had a unique asset in here. Cool.
Cologne.
Everyone that isn't prior isn't
Provolone Parmesan.
What'd you say,
Are you-
Asha?
Going on what?
I'm
Okay,
not yet.
everyone
on the
stop.
way.
Everyone stop. What's going on? What do we
Yes,
need
please.
to do?
Mars first.
I'm not on the map.
I know. I need to switch
I
to
just-
the map.
I was gonna say, okay, good. Because
Mars, first and foremost, are you voicing the cheese golem, or what are you doing right now?
Yes, please explain.
Yes, this is the cheese golem.
Oh my god, he can talk.
My god.
Oh, he can.
He's a
talk.
danger
Okay.
to society.
oh god,
Alright, cheese golem can now talk.
Oh,
Okay.
good grief.
And now let's go to the map.
Okay.
All right.
And as you
Nice.
sprint towards
Can you
the
give me
goddess,
an acid for cheese?
Oh,
Have a
goodness
cheese
gracious.
asset, Mars.
great timing to ask me for this. 1 second. As you sprint towards the goddess of rot, you see this, and all your characters kind of enter through like right here.
Oh, okay.
And currently Zendil's like right here. Ish. You sprint towards the woman in like the red cloak, and as you plunge your spear down towards them, give me an attack roll.
Of course, let's get this done. Wait, just any attack roll or
Yep, give me a
Wait, I
d20
got-
with the spear.
bardic inspiration, right? So that's
Yes, you do.
2 d20s. Plus, that's with advantage, or am I a dumbass here? That's it's with advantage, right? And nothing.
No.
plus-
With bardic inspiration, you add a d8 to whatever your roll is.
Oh, okay. Never mind. I am a dumbass. Okay, so 1d20.
But you do have advantage because of Kara's thing. That lasts 10 minutes.
2 d20s. Okay, that's. Are you okay?
seven.
Let's go
Now
with
you roll
5.
again.
And that's 3.
Oh wait, shit. That's
No, that was 2 of them. That's 2 of them.
Oh fuck me.
Shit
Yeah, I'd
rolls
suggest
today.
rolling that d8.
Nice. So,
Wait, hold on. Are you gonna roll that d8?
Yeah, I'm gonna roll that. Is that a one-time thing?
Yes.
yeah,
yes.
you have one charge of it.
You know, I'm gonna save that. I'm just gonna save that. The spear isn't gonna do much, I think.
Word. And as you charge with your spear, in your rage, you kind of you get a little too excited, and your aim is just a little bit off, and you plunge the spear right towards what you think is their chest cavity. But as you do that, the cloak that they had on, you start to realize it looks more feathered than it looked before. And suddenly, a pair of crimson red wings seem to swing up above the figure, as they still seem to be sleeping on the ground, and your spear passes right beneath one of the wings and impales the tree behind them. And the spear, somehow it feels a little less solid than the last time you were holding it. It's almost like it's sort of like part of it cracked, but you can't see any cracks in it. It's kind of strange.
Spear is cracked. Is it like melting or?
Like, the feeling of it stabbing into the tree didn't feel... It felt like it cracked a bit, but looking at it, you can see that it didn't take any damage. It just, like, poked the tree behind it.
It's almost intangible, but not. Real. Oh god, it's a cheese wheel.
Oh my god.
There we go.
A walking snack.
No, you're not gonna eat it.
Not yet.
No.
Not until victory is secured. Tell me, Cheese One, would you like to rock?
Oh,
my
where's
son.
Jonathan? There he is. And so you stab down next to it. Oh, what the? Who moved that? What's going on? What the? Whoa, whoa, whoa. What's going on here? Oh my
I'm so
god.
confused. Who's laughing?
Don't worry about it.
He's more like right here-ish. Yeah, I'll say it's like right here.
Goddamn,
Penguin
why we gotta
came
be in
back
a
with
line?
that
Fuck
man?
that shit. I'm climbing up on top of that thing.
Sure. You all just saw Zendil shout and like charge towards this woman with his spear and immediately
fucking
plunged into
idiot.
the tree next to her. But she seems to still be asleep. And it seems like she's wearing more of like a white gown or sort of like religious looking robes almost. But those wings are just such a clear crimson red, and it seems like all of this miasma of like yellowish hue is like she's almost like the epicenter of it.
We are so fucking dead.
She's not even awake, isn't she?
It's time to get shredded.
I can't take this. The fucking cheese is talking.
She.
You see some
Jesus.
menace. You see some menacing kanji float around the cheese.
Sorry, what the fuck did we just get ourselves into?
I don't know, but I want to drink after this.
Yeah, same.
And I just want him dead. So it's
And
still
I-
awake, right?
And I really want my neurons to not be dissolving. What was that, Zendil?
It's not awake, isn't it?
That sucks to suck, I guess.
Jonathan points out and says, take a closer look. And you can see the wings are moving a bit.
Are you kidding? Get closer to it? Are you fucking stupid?
I'm not getting closer to that.
Neither am I.
I'm gonna get closer to it.
Oh, of course you are.
Yes.
Careful, Mirella. We don't know what this thing is. Just that it's the goddess of rot. Let's just think.
It's a goddess! Are you kidding me? You're gonna go closer to it? Are you all stupid? Or do you have zero self-preservation skills?
Well,
I choked out the goddess of war, okay?
Yeah, and I'm
did
sure you came
kind of
out of
fight a
that
god.
unscathed. Good for you! That's still stupid!
Well, it's either this or let our brains rot.
Yeah, I could just turn around and leave. I don't got that problem.
Well, then what's stopping you from leaving?
She raises her wrist and looks at Merksar.
What do you call it? Cheese that comes in a big
sorry
deal.
about that.
That's my fault.
Oh, right. Bound. She's bound.
I'm good. Okay.
That
I'm
thing
gonna
is
roll.
freaking me the fuck out.
As I said, what's stopping you from leaving?
I am bound to this dumbass!
Mirella, you recall
My brain is still rotting with this, so.
you recall back when Captain Pavel attached a pair of magic handcuffs to the two of these? And if they get too far apart,
Oh.
they pass out.
Oh, you're right. Huh. Well, it simply slipped my mind.
Yeah, I'm sure that's not the
Mirella.
only thing that slipped your mind.
Let's see.
What did you just say?
I'm insulting you.
Yeah, but I need to know, I need a repeat of what you just said. Just jog my memory. why
Yes,
don't
you know what? Save your fighty McFighty pants for that bitch. She gestures back at the goddess of rot.
Maybe I would if you wouldn't stop provoking me.
Jesus Christ on a cracker.
Mirella, is this really the best time? We're, kind of in a dangerous situation right now. And again, our brains are dissolving.
Yeah, you're right. Sorry, Jonathan. You're right. Okay, I'm gonna do an
You're just here.
investigation. I'm gonna do an investigation check. Is that okay?
Sure. What are you trying to investigate?
See if she's like awake or something.
Okay, go for it.
Okay.
How close
Come
do you
on.
want to stand to them?
Yeah, well, pretty close. I'm gonna be at least this close. No, that is too close.
You're
Personal
gonna get
space.
stabbed. You're
Yeah,
gonna get
I know.
stabbed or like just a million necrotic damage right to the face.
Yeah, I'm gonna stand right right over here then. Okay. Come on.
Can I help with an investigation, or is it like a
Who betrayed
what
Jesus
item?
Christ?
19.
On close investigation,
Judas.
Or should we say Gouda is
I got
my God.
19.
so on investigation, before for a moment it looked like their face was kind of shaded as they were kind of their head pointed down and covered by those wings. But on closer inspection, it looks like their face has a kind of like dark, maybe liquid. It's almost like dark tree sap is like covering up their eyes. And they seem, it's sort of in like a almost crying pattern. But it seems like something's covering their eyes.
So is it like stuck in a nightmare or something?
Maybe.
Huh. Any other information?
You can't tell how bad they smell because everything here smells bad.
Oh. So my senses are a little wonky.
It could smell like a corpse, but everywhere smells like a corpse.
You're all quite nose blind.
Ah, okay.
Hmm.
Well, Mirella turns to the group. Well, she seems asleep, but I'm not exactly sure.
Haven't you people seen plays? She seems asleep. Get away from there. She's gonna fucking stab one of you.
Mr. Zendil, I think something seems to have happened to your spear.
It
Oh,
does
fuck.
seem odd.
And as you look down at your spear, the tip now seems to actually have a crack going through it. And it looks like some sort of budding plant is reaching its way through. It looks kind of like the mushrooms on your arms, but like you now notice that it started to change. Just took a bit of time.
Is that bitch
It's-
rotting your fucking spear?
What kind of cheese is religious?
Probably has my essence.
Swiss because it's holy.
What is up with the music? What is up with the
Silence,
music every
cheese
time?
wheel.
A cheese golem that tells jokes. This is, what on
Okay,
earth
that-
did
that
Kara
one-
make?
That one was good.
Knowing Kara, there's a good chance this is actually a clone of herself.
Probably.
Wheel is talking.
The Kenku, that Kenku is going to be the death of me, Mirella says, like, while face palming herself.
Can I try something? Actually, I want to try something.
Yeah, sure.
My other option is burning this ago.
So I'm standing kind of near this like little grassy area that's in the thing. Can
Yeah,
I,
right here.
pick up a chunk of this grass and throw it at the goddess of rot and see what happens?
No.
Sure.
Brian, no.
Okay, I'm gonna
Brian,
do that.
no.
I'm gonna take.
Oh no.
You walked towards it. You have no room to talk.
You
Kellen
are going
picks
to
up-
provoke her.
I'm
gonna
just
wake her
tossing it. I'm tossing it near her. Fuck off. She
Oh my
puts
God.
Let's see it.
a clump of grass into her hand, and she just kind of lightly tosses it, not throwing it at her. She just wants to toss it near and see what happens.
Near her, like, maybe like right here.
Like on the floor at her feet, kind of close, like right here.
Oh, boy.
Gotcha. But still keeping a few feet away from her.
Yeah, I don't want to wake her up. I just want to see what happens.
You see this this bit of the tree right here?
Uh-huh.
It seems to kind of have like it's like around where it got stabbed by the spear.
Mm-hmm.
It seems like this sort of yellowy orange, like almost caramel colored like sap seems to start bubbling from it. But right as the grass hits the ground, it seems to stop and just hold in place.
Oh.
Okay, looks
What
like
the-
conventional weapons aren't gonna work. I know at least 3 of you've got magic.
You see Jonathan walk over here, and he looks down at this spot right here, and let me see if he can make this investigation check. Ooh! Yes, he does! That's my
Yay,
boy.
go, buddy.
Intelligence is his one skill. He looks down at it and looks back at the goddess for a moment, doing a
I can
double
smell
take.
you.
That fucking music at the end of that. He does a double take, and he realizes, everyone, be careful not to bring any metal close to the goddess. I think something might be wrong with metal. And he points down at this sort of clump of what looks to be old shackles here. I can't quite tell from the scale here, but it seems like pieces of metal that were falling here. They make the vague impression of an arc
They look
around
like
the goddess.
They look like tent spears. I think that's what I put down as tent spears.
Yeah,
Things you put in
and
tents.
parts of them are very heavily rusted away the closer they are to the goddess. And he notes that and points it out and says, we might want to be a bit more careful if we try and use metal here. Perhaps that's
Please
one of their
don't
strengths?
Sniff me.
Wow.
Don't sniff me. Oh, the cheese monster.
Yes.
The fact that
walking-
"don't sniff me" has been used in at least 2 of our fucking campaign episodes now is a bit concerning.
If I had a nickel for every
For every time we've had to say "don't sniff me" on this goddamn show, I'd have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice, right?
When was the first time?
The first time that was back in like don't ask me right now, I'm drunk, I'd have to go find it.
Word.
Mom.
Very early on?
Very early on.
It was really early. I think it might have been during the first episode.
Okay.
I'd have
Oh,
to go.
yeah, because
Okay.
Zendil probably did something that was like
You
really
smell
stinky.
like crackers.
Don't sniff me.
The cheese golem continues to have a menacing aura.
Oh, I have never been more scared of cheese in my life.
You haven't seen me on fucking 4th of July then.
No!
I'll turn any bathroom into a fucking ground zero.
No, if I can't.
This is the second time y'all are making me gag.
Ooh. Nick's just like, I'm done with these bitches.
The handle is the D&D symbol, chat.
I'm sorry, I had to. Okay, Helen kind of turns and looks at Jonathan and is just like, okay, so no metal. So I'm guessing just fucking magic?
Well,
Or
I do have a sword that's made out of obsidian. And he unsheathes his other sword.
I don't know, just tap it near where the rusty shit is, see if it works.
And he kind of holds the sword a bit closer towards the goddess, and nothing seems to happen as he walks this way a bit.
So only metal. Perfect.
Does that mean I can
I
use
do
silver,
know-
or is silver a metal?
Silver doesn't rust.
Silver doesn't rust?
I
Okay,
can't
cool,
claim
because
that.
I have a silver, I think, dagger? That's what this is? Yeah.
Mm.
Or no, rapier.
What kind of
My
dagger
rapier's
do I
made of
have?
silver too. Nice.
I
Wait, will my
cast,
dagger be able to? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I just cast 4th level Flame Blade.
Oh no.
4th level flame blade, you're gonna bring that down on the goddess?
Oh, I.
Use that. The spear is useless.
The spear's made of wood.
It creates a blade of fire in his hand that he can use to attack.
I mean,
You do
fair
know that
enough.
your spear is
What?
made out of wood, you know, right?
Yeah, but isn't the spearhead metal?
Nope. Whole
No,
thing's wood.
it just grew something in your spear.
Oh,
Your spear had a
Mm.
totally
recast
different
it.
reaction.
I
He's gonna
rewind
cast
time.
Flame
Th-
blade
this-
anyway.
the Flame Blade never happened. Sorry.
Okay, word. Although,
Flame Blade never happened.
for flavor, do you want to just say that it envelops the spear in, like, some fire or something?
Then we love the
So I
real
get-
cool in this house.
Oh, wait.
That's
Fire
That's
blade
some
in your
extra
free hand.
damage.
The spear is two-handed.
Yeah, it's 200. So yeah, no.
I do have a question,
Alright, I
Makeshift.
regained my spell points. That never happened. Zendil had a
Understandable.
moment in his head. But...
Quick retcon. Yes, Mirella?
I do have a question. Mirella's dagger, the one that Elric made for her,
It's
is
made of
it?
wood.
Is it made? Oh, it's made of wood. Okay.
Yes.
Alright.
Every weapon that he made you guys is made entirely out of very, very hard wood.
Except
Okay,
for
'cause
us,
I was gonna
right, buddy?
I was
I
gonna
don't
say.
have
Cool
metal.
weapons.
I was gonna say Mirella knows a little bit of
Also,
hand
yeah,
to
no, I don't
hand.
have any
Oh.
weapons.
Knows
I
a
only have
little bit
magic.
of hand to hand.
Well, not a little bit. So.
Let's
I
hope
was like,
that
okay,
hand
I
He
was
doesn't
would
like,
go
rock.
didn't
naked
you
if he
just-
could.
Didn't you just say you choked a god of war? Like, yeah, I think you know a little bit.
Well, yeah, I do. I do.
Choking
My,
God of
Mirella
War is
just-
choking the fish. That'd be great.
You will not bring that up. Stop. Stop. It has been a week. When will this stop? When will this stop?
Never.
Give me a
That is
give me a
fucking
d20 roll, Mirella.
D20 to make the memories fade away, please.
D20, the amount that you roll is the time that it will take us to stop in months.
No, in
Wait.
years.
Wait. Wait.
Year.
Is this an IRL roll?
Yeah, roll a d20.
Ah,
I didn't say what it was for. Just roll a
kill
d20.
me. Just kill me.
No.
Alex, you will not bring that up. You will not bring that up, Alex. I'm looking at the chat.
Roll your dice. In the immortal words of Critical Role, take a chance, roll the dice.
Y'all are mean. Y'all are mean.
You are stalling. Roll.
Give me that d20 roll.
Scared.
I can roll it for you. I'm the DM.
No, you will not roll for me. This is
Okay,
for
then
me
you
and
got
me
10
only.
seconds
Okay.
to roll your fucking dice. 10,
Fine.
9,
No, I rolled.
None.
Let's see it. Let's see it. What's the roll?
7.
Okay,
Seven.
okay. 19.
19.
Oh,
Again.
goddamn.
Really?
Nothing happens.
Are you sure?
Yes. Yes.
Nothing
I'm not
happens.
bullshitting.
Mm,
What? What do you mean?
For now.
2 19s in a
Or-
row. In a row.
Hey, shit happens, okay?
You're good.
Okay. All right.
Huh?
Again, I didn't say what that roll was for.
I know you
Could've
said
been.
nothing happens for now. You fucking sneaky little shit. I see.
yeah,
I
heard
see those
that.
eyebrows. Don't fucking mess with me.
Stop.
The good old fear DM quotes. For now.
Okay, I hate saying this, but I literally just got a enamel pin today that says "Fear the smiling DM."
Oh,
I see
yes.
you, motherfucker.
Hashtag save me,
Anyway,
Jeff from his madness.
Kellen
So-
decides to try something really stupid. I'd like to
You love to
first
see it?
cast non-detection. Oh wait, that's only from divination magic. Never mind. I retract my statement. That's only from divination magic.
Okay.
Or any magic. Wait, or any magical scrying sensors. I see those eyes. Would this work? Probably not.
I stabbed the
Non-detection.
spear.
A living creature, a place, or an
Hold on.
object no longer than 10 feet in any direction. That's the target.
Oh
for the
no, I
duration,
can't.
you
I
hide
can't
a
do it anyway. I don't have a pinch of diamond dust. I don't have that in my component pouch, so I can't do it anyway.
I also
It's
kind of
too
ignore
expensive.
unless so I have stated this before in sessions is the only components that I actually don't ignore are very big costs like the reincarnation spell
Okay.
or any resurrection spells that cost over 1,000 gold points. That's the only time I track components. Everything else is I don't care.
Uma. Would you? Basically, that's free, I guess, because we're in a swamp somewhere.
Fair enough. I mean, we are in the Feywild. I guess magic would work a
Yeah.
little easier. Do
I
you
heard
think
somebody
that would
ring
work
my
on her?
doorbell. Target can be a willing creature or place or an object no larger than 10 feet in any dimension. The target can't be targeted by any divination magic or perceived through magical scrying sensors. Who do you want to cast it on?
I want to cast it on the Goddess of Rot. I want to get closer and I want to see like if she's fucking with us.
Cast it on the Goddess of Rod.
Yes.
So it's just going to block any ability for people to see her with divination magic.
Oh, then I want to cast it on me. I can't read.
Word. You do that, and as you do that, immediately you see the goddess's head turn towards you and look in your direction.
Aha! Yeah, cunt, I gotcha! Is she looking, like, in my eyes? Can she see me?
That is scary.
You can't see any eyes. You just see that, like,
Oh,
tar-colored substance.
she's got hollow sockets with tar coming out of it. Okay, I'm gonna piss my pants. Roll 20
That
to
is-
piss. Just kidding. Kellen's gonna look at her and just go, Jesus fuck. Is she gonna do anything?
Disgusting.
And then Jonathan says, wait, does that... Can she see you?
I genuinely have no fucking clue. She's not supposed to be able to.
Does that... Can she see all of us right now?
Oh, fucking no.
You all said she was a goddess? Probably.
And right in the
Fuck
wrist,
it!
stab
And
her.
Kellen picks up a stone from the ground and tosses it at the goddess.
Oh my god. Oh my...
Give me an attack
What have
roll.
you? Oh no.
If you guys have one usage of Kara, please help me.
I'm not using Kara's thing yet. What would my modifier be for that? Would that be my strength modifier?
Improvised weapon? I'll say strength. Actually,
It's strength for dex.
I'll
Because
say
it's ranged.
dexterity for aim.
Okay, it's the same either way. That is a dirty 20.
Dirty 20?
Yes.
You loose a rock towards them, and as you do so, one of the wings comes down directly in front of the goddess and blocks it, and it bounces off of them.
And she's awake.
Hey, don't blame me for this. You fuckers tried to stab her. You got close.
She's been awake this whole time.
And then you hear her say, so you notice, child. And she looks over towards Zendil.
Mhm.
Please, come closer.
Fuck that shit.
Zendil, don't. Zendil, don't.
I walk closer.
How close do you walk?
You're ready. I walk closer. And I
Yeah.
stab her in the face.
You go for a stab in the face with a spear?
Yeah, that's good.
Give me an attack roll, baby.
Oh God.
go. Advantage
Go.
and
Oh God,
Wait,
please.
how many bits of bardic inspiration do I have? Do I have 5? How many of these?
Should have a good
Equal
number
to
of
my
them at that
charisma.
level.
I get 5 of them. I'm not gonna use it yet because I'm gonna save it.
you've got to be kidding me.
Oh my goodness.
No,
No.
not the
I'm not-
curse.
That is roll 20 for you. You stab your spear towards them, but it seems to once again skim off the edges of one of her wings as she blocks it. And as you're lunging forward, you kind of stammer forward a bit, and she reaches out one of her arms and places it on your chest.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
And then, give me a Constitution saving throw. DC 17.
Constitution.
With
17.
advantage because of Kara.
Okay. Woo!
Oh no! Please do the advantage roll again.
Well,
That's
Oh.
No!
Oh.
can I
Still
add
no.
Kara's thing?
You can add
I'm
bardic
scared to
inspiration
look
if
at
you still
that.
have it.
Yeah, if you still have my bardic inspiration, you can add it, but I think you used that already.
No, he saved it.
Oh, he saved
Oh,
it?
no.
Oh, nice.
Saved it.
Okay,
So
yeah.
plus 8.
Yeah.
1d8.
It's plus 1d8, so you roll a d8 and you add
I
one.
have to roll it. Oh god, okay.
I am
It has to
fearing
be at
for your
least a
safety.
3 50-50 with that bardic inspiration.
15 plus 6.
Nice.
And as she places her hand on your chest, you feel this kind of like sizzling as it feels like there's very little resistance between her fingertips and your own like skin. It seems like they go right through your skin for a moment, but they get stopped near the bones, and it's almost like their hand gets repelled back out. And the goddess seems to, like, their eyebrows kind of like furrow in for a moment.
I'll find then. The hard way.
And her wings flare up again.
Initiative.
Everybody?
Initiative.
Give me a roll
Initiative.
for initiative.
Yeet for initiative. Let's
I'm
go.
Fight!
Okay, a roll for initiative.
fuck.
I'm
20.
Hold on. Can I roll that again?
You know,
Because it rolled wrong.
today's been a shit day. I got rolled a
Oh,
2.
you rolled with int? Yeah.
Hold on.
Just, yeah, do d20 and add your initiative. 18 for Jonathan. Nice.
Give me 1 second.
Okay.
It fucked up.
Oh,
Look at the other druid having a fast lane, but I'm stuck with 2.
There we go. Fixed it.
Oh, Mirella too! Everyone's having good rolls.
You're welcome.
Let's
Those
just say
are some big
Zendil's
rolls.
livid. Very livid. This is slow. Alright, I got a 5.
Kellen, give me a roll for the cheese wheel.
He did.
Cheese is 19.
He's got a
Gotcha.
19.
Fighting? What's it gonna do? Roll up to me when I'm prone and give me a snack? What, like?
Yasha, have you rolled yet?
oh yes, I have. I have a
Yeah.
20.
Oh, it's a 20. Yeah, it's right there in front of my face, and I just apparently can't read.
I like how the initiative is like 5, 18, 19, 20, 22, 23. We're only missing the 21.
21.
Zendil's blind with rage. He was supposed to be 21, but all the way down.
He was supposed to be 21, but shit happened, brother.
And then 18 for Jonathan. What does the goddess get? Good question.
The goddess gets
Special.
muddick. Hello, new chatter. Wonderful that you came in right when I said that.
well,
Bye, new chatter.
Oh my
Clippers,
god.
you know what to do. You know what to do, Clippers.
I really am the slowest one. It's because the goddess gave me a little love tap on my chest, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
She
A
tweaked
literal-
your nipple just a little bit.
The thing she was gonna do was really cool, but it's gonna happen maybe later.
Well,
Later.
chat, we all know what Zendil's into.
I never said Zendil was into it. Maybe that's why he's so mad.
Oh, maybe.
Like,
Oh,
up my
yeah,
chest.
we all know he's not into that. Yeah.
She caressed me.
And so,
Rest your bone.
To the bone. To the goddamn bone.
give your sternum a little scratch. So,
I instantly disengaged as I felt that.
so Mirella, what do you do on your turn?
Well, first she whips out her dagger and says, and screams, "Get away from him!" And I'm gonna like, okay, I'm gonna roll.
I hope
to-
that isn't metal.
It's not, it's wood.
Okay, I'm,
Alright.
okay.
The dagger is
what-
her chain and
yeah.
sickle, or her chained dagger. Nah.
Mhm. I'm gonna use the dagger, not the chain and sickle.
Gotcha.
So okay, do I D6 right?
Nope,
26 damage, roll
D20
d20
first.
to hit. And also, are you throwing it? Because you're not within 5 feet of the goddess.
Oh right, I should be
With
right
her
next
wing,
to-
she's taking up this 4x4 or this 2x2 cube.
Mhm.
She's gonna charge at her.
Charge at her with the wooden dagger.
Okay.
Sounds like a really shitty
Come on,
opening
baby.
to The Witcher.
Oi.
No, just somebody charging at somebody at like a really powerful god with like a wooden weapon. It just sounds really funny to me. Not you.
Old man yells at cloud and kills God.
Did you forget the literal druid just ran up and started to stab?
You guys are on my ass today, okay? You guys are on my ass.
I would. Okay, you
This-
know what? Fine. Roll your fucking d20.
let's get this attack roll. Come on.
You know what? I'm just gonna throw it at her then. Fuck it.
Throw it? Oh, from 10 feet? So
you know what? I'm
You back here? I'm trying to figure out what you're doing.
He disengages and goes 10 feet.
no. She's gonna run. She's gonna charge at her. Okay, D20, please. Come on.
Run stab.
18. Let's go.
18?
Yeah.
That beats the armor class. No need to check the bonus, unless that was with
Oh.
bonus. But
Okay.
that's a hit. Roll for damage.
Okay. 2.
Plus dex, plus your
2.
second dice.
Okay. But I roll again, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can
5.
narrate how this looks. Damn. And the second one, not so much. So as you go in for a quick lunge with the dagger, the guy seems a bit taken off guard as she's still pulling back from, touching Zendil and trying to grab something on him. And that came out weird. Yep, there's the noise. And she's
Oh my
pulling back.
goodness.
She doesn't quite notice that you're lunging towards her, and you manage to skim your dagger just past her face a little bit. And when you do, you leave a small cut on the side of her cheek, but did you aim for her head, body, torso, arm?
What? I did aim for her head, yes.
Head, okay. You manage to skim past her cheek as she kind of ducks her head to the side. And as you do that, the feeling of the dagger, something about it feels weird. Like, you can see it didn't break, but something felt odd as you hit them with this dagger.
Mm-hmm.
And now... who's next in initiative, unless you want to use your movement, because you still have more movement.
She charged at her, right? She didn't have any more? Oh, no, wait.
Only
she
5
only
feet,
had,
though.
like, a few feet. Okay, yeah.
Just say that was 5 feet.
I'm
I
gonna
can't read.
land. Wait, if I have a question. If I make any physical contact with, will that be a disadvantage for me?
If you're engaged in combat with her because you just attacked her. So
You
if you
don't
try and
have-
move out,
Do you
she
have
would get
a
an
bonus
attack of
action?
opportunity.
I was gonna say, you still have your cunning action as a rogue, so you can disengage. with
That's
that.
true.
Okay. Well, I am gonna move out of the way and like get Zendil out of the way as well. Like just grab him and just.
I don't think
That's
you
2
have it.
actions. You're already out of your
I was gonna
actions.
say that's an action.
Shoot. Okay. Well, I'm gonna move out of the way.
Disengage and move to where?
Maybe like right here.
Okay. Just a 5 feet back. You do that.
Mhm.
And now it is Kellen's turn.
Kellen is
What do
gonna.
you do, Kellen?
Kellen's gonna cuss under her breath in infernal, actually, and she's just gonna. Who's in front of me at the moment? Nobody. Great. I'm gonna cast Thunderwave. At level 1. Actually, level 1. We're just gonna cast Thunderwave.
That's a shitty arrow.
So
Okay.
she needs to make a DC 17, a Constitution save, DC 17, or else take 9 damage, 9 thunder damage.
You're still standing right there, Zendil. Make
No,
a
no, no,
DC
I was
17.
moving. I was
Yes.
moving some stuff.
She made exactly 19.
Oh, fuck off!
Wow.
Oh, you said 17.
Wow.
But yeah, she rolled 19.
Fuck
Oof.
off. So the spell does jack shit, and Kellen once again curses in Infernal and just goes,
Isn't it
Come
half
on!
damage still?
Underwave, that does half damage.
that does half damage? Oh, thank fuck.
Yeah.
Roll some damage.
Yeah, takes half
And
damage
I
and
don't-
isn't pushed.
It's half
pushing
damage rolled
is-
down, right?
Yes, rounded down. So
Okay,
it's
so that would be
if you get
4.
9, 4.5 would be 4.
yeah.
You deal 4 damage to her. She kind of like brings down one of her wings in front of her body as a big rippling shockwave is sent across her body. She seems mostly unfazed. As the wing
Well,
then goes
fuck
back
me.
in its previous position.
Not right here.
Fuck you.
Huh?
Not right here.
Not right here.
Not right here.
I used my bonus action to flip off the dragon. No, I'm kidding.
You can do that.
I don't have a bonus action.
Yeah, you do.
I do? Wait, what?
Yeah, you have a bonus action every single turn. You just can only do a few
What?
things
When
with.
did that happen?
It's
Is that
not-
a bard thing?
Hey, it's not an
No.
extra action. It is just
know
a
it's
thing called bonus action. You can do small things like toss an object to somebody else or
Yes.
unequip a shield. There's also things called free hand. Nope. Called.
I know what
Every
I can do
turn-
as a bonus action. I know
Every
what I can
turn
do.
you have an item
I'll let-
action, you have a bonus action, you have an action, and a reaction. As a rogue, you also have a cunning action.
I'm not
Yep.
a rogue.
Yeah.
And so what do you do?
Oh wait, that's only to my weapon damage. Hold on. I may not do that. Yeah, okay. Actually, I'm skipping my bonus action, and I'm just gonna not use my movement, because I'm within a good spell distance, so I'm going to stand right here and turn and flip off Merksar.
Word. You do that. And now,
He will
speaking of
smile.
Merksar, it's his turn.
Considering that everyone is currently in front of me, how far? I have 30 movement, right?
Yes.
Yes. Dragonborns aren't weird in that sense. There we go, that's 25 feet. I'll move to... Or is this elevated?
I'll say that just use up the rest of your movement to get up to there. It's elevated. It's on like some rubble.
Alright. I will move up here. Tell the wildfire spirit as a bonus action to... Well, does it float? Don't
Sure.
think...
Floats up
Okay,
a bit.
sure. Tell it to float up. Like right above here. And it's like, I don't know, 10 feet in the air.
Uh-huh. Sure, yeah.
Actually, it has hover speed, yeah. 30 foot hover speed. Tell it to hover like 10 foot in the air. There we go. German. English. Jesus!
German, English, Brazilian. Ah!
And
fast away.
tell it to attack the Goddess of War, which will be a spell modifier. Spell attack modifier, ranged attack. Slash roll 1d20.
The goddess of war is already dead. This is the goddess of Rod.
Did I say Goddess of War?
You said
Yep.
Goddess of War.
Motherfucker. I need an
Living
energy drink
flashbacks to your past life.
after my round. That is a 13 with my flame
That
spirit.
is a miss.
As it just lobs some fire at the goddess and just hits the tree instead.
Yes.
And for my action, I will cast a Scorching Ray at it, which creates 3 rays of fire, and I can lob them at any target I want, and that is 3 attacks against her. That is a 14, that is a 10, and that is a 26.
The 26 hits.
Alright. And I assume only the 26. Motherfucker.
Sadly. So as you shoot your beams at them, they bring down their wings and block 2 of them, but the third hits them in the torso. And how much
Alright.
damage do you deal?
15 fire damage.
Nice. Dealing some pretty bad scorching to their body. It hits them real hard. And they seem to show a mark of frustration on their face now, with whatever they can, since there's a bunch of tar spilling out of their eyes. And is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
Alright. Cheese Golem, your turn.
Oh my god, okay.
Let's do this.
Meme school.
I hate. God damn it, Mars.
Fondue blast.
Fondue Blast. That is a homebrew spell, I'm certain.
No, really. What makes you think that, Makeshift?
Yeah, he had a clue. Probably.
Roll for fondue and then see if you cheese whiz.
It's called a joke.
I know. I'm just
rolling.
I'm
Let's
trying to
see
be
this
another
roll.
joke.
You didn't see that.
Stone skin. Ah, nice. 2 of those hit. It makes 3 beams of cheese. It's like the previous one, the scorching ray. It's a scorching ray of cheese. Is that it?
Eldritch Blast, basically.
Oh, it's the Eldritch Blast.
It's
I'd
Eldritch
like to
Blast,
think.
but with cheese.
I'd like to think it's like the scorching ray, but with cheese. But sure, triple beam. 2 of them hit her.
Fucking hell, man.
Okay. 2 of these, the 15 and the... I would say it's the 18 and the 7.
Oh, those the damage rolls from the beams? Ah, word.
Oh.
That was the
You,
damage.
Spill a bunch of cheese onto their wings, and the 3rd beam, you spill a bunch of cheese onto their wings, and it scorches them and seems to bother them a bit, but ultimately she kind of like shakes away the material that's on them, and they seem once again quite clean. Another lump of the cheese kind of like lands on the tree and singes it a bit, and it seems like more of that orangey ooze stuff is kind of bubbling out of it and starting to foam to the surface.
I'd rather not touch whatever the fuck that is.
I think it's cheese.
I did not mean the cheese.
Oh.
I mean whatever came out of that tree.
Might be... tree cheese? I don't know.
It's kind of nice looking.
Nacho cheese.
It looks like a nice amber color. It's like honey.
Oh, so it's sap. Got it.
Yeah.
Bet that shit takes some rank-ass mead.
Ew, but
Bless you.
Bless you.
yeah, I was gonna say that did seem like sap.
It probably is, but it's sap from the fucking Feywild right next to the goddess of rot. I'd rather not
It's got
touch
one
that
more
shit.
trick up its sleeve.
Oh, I gotta sneeze again. 1 sec.
Oh, cheese golem has another trick up its cheese sleeve. Do you have cheese action, like
It's
cutting action?
It's going to test.
It's some music
Cass?
for me.
What Velveeta it's going to cost to attend Velveeta.
Marcy,
Velveeta?
I cannot understand you. Please.
Changed the voice. I can't understand anything.
It's going to throw the Velveeta at her feet to grapple her.
You throw like some cheese ropes at them, like string cheese?
Oh god.
Sure. Give me a... Oh. If you're doing that, give me a strength check.
Her feet are stuck to the ground by cheese.
Okay. You're just impeding her movement?
Yes.
With a lot of cheese. You do that, and she's still just sitting there. Or standing there now, actually. She stood up. You do that. Cheese golem. It is now Jonathan's turn. He's got a bit of a mix of emotions going on right now with everything he's seeing, but among that, he decides to just kind of shake it off and just Eldritch Blast at this individual here.
Take it off.
Take it off.
You can shake as much as you
Just-
want. You're not gonna get that cheese out of your hair.
Hair.
That's what she said.
Ew! Ew.
And he's gonna roll a d20. And he's going to very much miss. And he's going to deal... Where's my d10? There it is. 7 damage to the tree behind them.
Oh, I was gonna say, he's gonna miss and deal damage.
Yeah, to the tree.
To the
Okay.
tree. Unless the
It's
tree
like
is the
a-
target.
It's like Angry Birds with that like boomerang pelican. It like swings back around.
Oh my god.
And he blasts away a chunk of the tree. it seems like a lot of that orangey tree sap is starting to like seep through a lot more now, and it looks very odd. It doesn't seem to be just like dripping out. It's like looking at water moving around very quickly. It's hard to explain, but this is clearly not ordinary tree sap when you see it.
Like the goopy. It's moving. It's alive.
And then he moves over this way to not be as close to the floating fire elemental.
I mean, it is pretty high in the air, but yeah.
Yeah. And so now it is the goddess's turn.
Oh boy.
And from that hole inside the tree, that sap seems to like bubble a lot more. And then it kind of like shoots down into the stones beneath you from all around you. And it starts going into the stone and the tile work in the ground. And you can start to see... Let me just get this tool out. It starts to like fill out the ground in a pattern kind of looking like this. Trying to draw it around the rocks. Like it's seeping up through here. It's going this way, a little bit of it goes this way. It's starting to fill out the ground quite a bit. And then she spreads out her wings and like flaps towards the ground quite a bit. And all that cheese from before gets unstuck from her feet. Is there any sort of DC save on that the cheese on her?
I am rolling.
Roll for cheese.
Oh boy. It's going to be a 24.
24? She doesn't beat that. So she's trying to like flap away the goopy stuff at her feet. Instead, it then seems to, instead of get blown away, it kind of like starts to rot and decay. And it's like disintegrating into dust as you look at it, but there's still a good amount on her. And that's going to be the end of her turn.
I would not want to stand here.
You're not the only one.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Be a good time to maybe move away from the goopy stuff.
Yep.
Can't move yet. Ain't your turn.
I was gonna say,
Whose
it's
turn?
Zendil's turn
I can
first.
tell you.
It's now
Is it my turn?
Zendil's. It's Zendil's turn, yeah.
Can I back away?
Oh my gosh.
You are... Yeah, you can do that, since they were busy with different actions. They're not engaged in combat.
Okay. Do I see insects around me? This is a swamp after all.
I'll say... You can see a few beetles here and there.
Like
Yeah, sure.
bees,
There's a
wasps.
few beetles hanging out.
What do you say? A few bees, possibly. Oh, beetle.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Bees, beetles. I'll say there's a few like insects in this area. A lot of pestilence-related
I looked
insects.
to 5 of them. Looked to 5 like bees or wasps, and then
Oh, I think I know what's happening. Oh, yep.
Oh boy.
10 centipedes, 3 spiders, 5 wasps, or 1
Oh, no.
scorpion. You can see within range.
Wait, I need to
You
wear my
transform them into giant versions of their natural form.
I ride one.
You ride one of them. You ride one of the bees like Ant-Man, or kind of
Yeah.
Ant-Man.
Yeah, I
wasp.
went. Ride one of them. Yeah.
Sure. You target a nearby group of them, and let me see if there's like a wasp asset in here. Is there? Bee.
The bees. The bees. The jetty bee.
Oh, I found the greatest asset ever for this. How many are there?
5.
Bam.
What are those?
Aw.
You got boxing
Oh.
gloves.
Boxing gloves.
Why does it look like that one Pokemon?
Beedrill.
Yeah.
Uriel.
Yeah, why does it look like
Probably the
Beedrill?
artist based it off of that. Like that looks eerily similar.
That is
It's
terrifying.
It's
This
speed
one's
rolls just as if
controlled by you.
with drills. It's gloves to punch.
This one's controlled by you. They're all just controlled by you. Hang on a second. Give me the settings for this one. You now have a squad of wasps.
I'm on it.
You ride this one.
We're on the air.
And use your movement to fly that way. Maybe don't turn them all at the same time.
We're in a squad formation. In the air.
You might want to put Zendil in front of the bee instead of behind him, or the wasp.
Alright. Oh god. Oh god.
I think Makeshift has to make that with layers on the tokens.
Oh yeah.
Layer. There's only 3 layers though. Let's see here.
Or wait, not layer. Right click it, it should have one of the things, one of the options that you get. Move to front or some shit.
It says below for this one. So I set that one to below. Try moving on top of it. This one.
That one. Nope.
Dang.
Okay.
Let me change your settings to you're set to above. Bar option. Wait. Oh, that's the bar options for this thing.
Are we struggling, Makeshift?
Yes.
We're struggling on riding the bees.
Oh boy.
You know what? I'll make them do like this, for me.
To be raised, you.
Yeah, this one's the one you're riding on, and you're just above it.
You're riding
Perfect.
a bee. Oh my god.
Well,
Let's make it. Alright, that's fine. Go with that. Flying. Hopefully.
Zendil never disappoints.
No.
Oh god.
His
Zendil
creativity
always
is
does
best.
shit.
Only had more things.
And now you have that. You all see a group of giant wasps spawn around Zendil, and he hops on the back of one of them and flies over to here. And that's his turn, I presume. Wielding
Yep.
his spear.
Mm-hmm.
And now, let's go to the top of the initiative. It is Mirella's turn.
Okay. Okay, I wanna throw the dagger at the goddess's wing.
From here?
Yeah.
Okay. Give me a ranged attack throw.
Okay, that's D20, right?
Yep. And you add your... It's finesse, you add dexterity.
Yes.
I think just
Okay,
base
let me-
dexterity.
I should say.
Alright, let me take a look at my dexterity real quick.
Should be a +3.
And this is the wooden dagger you're throwing?
Yeah, the one Elric gave. Okay, core, dexterity, 17. Okay, D20, come on. 16.
16, you barely hit them. You kind of pinpoint just barely, and you hold your dagger like it's the ending of Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, and you like, you know exactly what I'm talking about. The original one too, which is way cooler. And you throw it, and it skims along. Where were you aiming?
I was aiming at at least one of her wings.
It skims along kind of like the inner arc of one of the wings and leaves a small cut, and then it impales itself in the tree behind it.
Message.
Well, that happened. So
Do you want to move out of the fucking goo?
yes, that's what I did before. I don't know who put me back.
You didn't
You're-
move on your turn.
You're out of the goo. Yeah, you haven't used your movement yet. The cheese is behind you, though.
Gosh, what? Where, I don't know where to. Okay, I'm gonna move over here then. Wait. Oh, okay. Here.
And maybe stay 1 square more. You're still surrounded by it.
Okay, I'm gonna move over here then.
Okay. You move over there, and now it is Kellen's turn.
I'm not
I should have
sure how
casted a
this
spell.
scope works. Oh, okay, thanks. I'm not sure how this works. If I move here, am I out of the goop?
I mean, 2 of the edges of that tile have goop.
What about here?
Maybe. It's
Big
only
shit,
one
don't
edge.
maybe me. If I want to move right here, am I out of the way of the goop? Gobbledygoo.
Probably.
Hey, I'm walking here. I fucking hate you. I'm using my movement to move over here.
You do
Because
that.
I still wish to. Fucking Christ! I can't move.
Oh
the
my
thing.
goodness.
There. I'm going to absolutely shit my pants on purpose. Okay, here we go. Okay, so I used my movement to get over there. Kellen sees a bunch of fucking bees with Zendil riding on it and is just confused as all shit. And she's just like, you know what? Fuck this shit, my guy. And, hold on 1 second. Let me make sure. Her intelligence score is higher than 4, correct?
Yes, the Goddess of Rot's intelligence is in fact higher than a 4.
Okay, just checking.
She is sentient.
I'm just checking!
I would hope so.
Fucking Laverton could fucking look at people and her intelligence was probably negative donut.
The God
Goodness
of War
gracious.
and Laverton definitely didn't have any intelligence that high. They had like a 3.
Okay. I'm going to whip out my handy dandy flute and play a few notes and then I'm gonna tell a joke. This has pertinence,
Depending-
I promise.
Depending on how good the joke is, I might give you an extra die or change the die.
Hold on. I have a very specific joke I'm trying to use.
I think I got
Yes,
an idea.
Katarina, the
Right,
negative
I'm gonna-
donut is
That's
just
great,
the
but I'm
center of
using
the
my
donut.
I got an idea of a joke.
That's great,
Oh?
but I have my own joke.
I know.
Also, chat, I hope you like seeing me adjust my mustache. I will do it a lot.
That's just something
Very
you do if
nefarious.
you have a mustache, can confirm.
Yeah.
Is your mustache
Okay.
move?
So
Or he's very
Kellen-
nefarious.
Does it move?
So Kellen whips out her flute, does doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo, and then goes, "Oi, Goddess of Rot! Why was the gnome artificer embarrassed when his clockwork crocodile stopped working? 'Cause he had a reptile dysfunction." And then I cast hideous laughter.
Oh no!
what's the damage on hideous laughter?
There is no damage. She has to succeed a wisdom saving throw or fall prone.
And
this?
just laugh her ass off.
Yeah,
oh,
and just laugh
no.
her ass off.
I mean, such a dumb joke.
Fuck
At
you,
the
it was
end of-
awesome!
Of each
I
of
like
its
it.
turns, and each time it takes damage, the target must make another wisdom saving throw. Oh.
Mirella turns to.
What's the DC?
DC
Sorry, go ahead.
17.
They failed it. They got 16.
Let's go!
Oh god.
It worked!
Mirella turns.
It worked!
Is it okay? Oh my goodness, I'm gonna die.
That's probably not even gonna last a round, but fuck yeah, that's hilarious.
So
Proud of myself.
you see the goddess sort of like start to smile, and she actually gives off a chuckle, and she almost seems distressed from the fact that she's just starting to laugh. But her legs buckle, and she drops to her knees, back into her original position, and she continues to laugh.
Helen just looks really smug.
Mirella turns to Kellen and is like, "Are you serious right now?"
You got a problem? It worked, didn't it?
Yeah, but now is not the time for this kind of stuff.
Their routine is so good, it put a god on their knees.
Exactly. Helen just points to the goddess of rot, looks back at Mirella, and then flips her off with both fingers. Done more than you have yet.
Kara is laughing in the distance.
Go to hell.
Oh, I've been to hell. It ain't that fun. Alright, who's next?
Maybe I shouldn't flip off the camera, because I am on camera.
Do it again. Flip off the camera. There's been a streamer with his dick out. Do it.
Merksar is next, but sure, I'll do the pose.
Do it.
Sure.
Yeah, do exactly how you think Kellen's doing. Perfect. That's exactly what they're doing.
There you go.
Oh my gosh.
I gotta adjust my camera or my microphone again. Right there.
Alright. I don't know how you're gonna follow that one up, Yasha. That was pretty awesome.
Yeah, that's a tough one to beat.
It is.
At least she's prone.
Hold on, the elemental. Wait, no, my wildfire spirit does not use concentration. Do I need to come out this with a bonus action as well, or not?
What are you trying to do?
I am going to summon another elemental. This time an actual elemental, not a wildfire spirit.
I was gonna. Does that? I think that loses concentration on the first one. It disappears.
That doesn't need concentration, because that's basically wild shape. Just weirder.
But is it still under your control?
Yes.
Okay, cool. You do that.
And I do not have the stat block for a fire elemental. Let me just quickly grab that.
Typey.
Fire elemental D&D 5e stat block.
Type.
And roll20.net, yeah. Elemental can move from it's irrelevant. Creature doesn't listen index. There it is. And I summon it here.
What kind of elemental do you bring in?
Fire.
Another one? Oh, I can just like copy this one.
I was gonna say one is the wildfire spirit, and the other is the wildfire as the actual fire elemental. The fire elemental is a bit beefier than the spirit.
Not gonna lie, for just a second there, Briar remembers this from hanging out last night. I hit the Control C button to copy, or no, I pressed copy in this panel, and I pressed Control V, and for a moment I was like, I hope it pastes the right thing. I'm on
Tell
stream.
me you didn't just place porn in my fucking game.
Don't worry,
Okay.
I copied the actual thing, but for a moment my brain was like, oh. I hope I didn't do that.
Oh.
We're good.
And it
Okay.
just opens a giant picture of just furry porn.
Don't worry, it would have just been an image
Furry-
of Kiriko eating a donut.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Oh. Okay, that would have been cute.
No, no, it wouldn't. Believe
That was
me,
the
I've
face
seen
she was
the
making.
picture.
Send me the picture. Send me
No.
the picture.
Later.
Ask me
Not
after
now.
stream. We'll do that later.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
And I will just yell at the elementals, burn that bitch. And I will move to about here. And both of them will make their attacks. First of all, fire. Slash roll 1d20. Plus 7. That is a 15 to hit from the wildfire spirit.
Nice. And you hit them.
That is a roll 1d6 plus what proficiency bonus? Plus 4 plus the 1d8 from my enhanced bond. That is 12 fire damage from this
Nice.
guy.
From the one right
Who's-
here?
Yes.
Gotcha. He once again hucks a big chunk of fire down at this goddess as she's still prone and like still laughing too much, and it seems to scorch away the tips of a lot of the feathers on her wings as it envelops her in flames.
And then the fire elemental. Oh, it has multi-attack. Nice. And a plus 6 to hit.
Oh my.
5 foot reach, so
What even is action economy?
exactly what is action economy to a fucking druid?
Now that there's a druid riding on a
That's a crit.
riding on a group of wasps, 2 fire elementals
Hey.
summoned. Oh my god.
That is 4d6.
We want this thing dead.
This fire elemental walks up
Dead.
to the goddess and brings down the clap. What attacks do they do and how much damage?
It is a melee attack with basically just their hand, and that is a roll 46 plus 3. 15 fire damage.
Double it. 30 fire damage.
Oh, I already doubled the die.
Oh, okay. I usually just
Yes.
say double the end damage, but sure, doubling the
Oh.
die is actually
I was gonna
as it's written, so that's fine.
Yeah,
that
my
works as
bad.
well. So 15 damage. The
Just
fire elemental.
multi-attack.
The fire elemental walks up to her and brings down its arm and like singes away a good chunk of the feathers on one of her wings. But the hideous laughter thing, does getting attacked break concentration?
No, each time it takes damage, they have to re-roll that save.
Rerolling it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, she made that one. She rolled 19.
Sad.
Oh,
I'll just do it again later.
Word.
alright, second attack from the fucking elemental.
Briar jokes, briar jokes.
No.
I won't be able to handle another one of Briar's jokes.
Sucks to suck, I guess.
No, it's just
And that is a 14 to hit. The last attack.
14, that misses. Oh, my
Oof.
hair. I just got a cut.
The goddess stops laughing and just actually dodges.
Yes. This time the fire comes down and it misses her as she manages to maneuver her body out of the way. As she stops laughing so much. Is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
Alright, cheese gang. Show me what you got.
All right, Magic Swiss.
But
You actually made a magic Swiss spell over the course of the last round. You create 3 glowing darts of magic force. Each dart its target.
It does 5.
Oh, magic missile of cheese.
It's magic missile, but cheese? What the fuck, Kara? What is this child you have made?
And you deal for 8, 12, 16, 18 cheese damage as just cheese sprays at the goddess and just lays into her once again with really hot cheese. She seems to be very bothered by that.
Okay.
Although she doesn't really seem too bothered, the cheese just kind of like drips away.
Then it does
and
one more
dissolves
thing.
off of her. And then
Cheese. Fucking hell.
Yes!
molten cheese. I presume you do the Torbjorn
It
ult?
sprays molten cheese in a cone. Yes.
You do that.
Y'all got me craving cheese. What the hell?
By the way, Makeshift, I forgot to mention one last thing about his attack. It puts the fucking cars on fire, and it takes 10 fire damage at every round.
Ooh.
On her turn.
Nice.
Until they douse it.
Makeshift do a DC 16 dexterity.
They made it.
Okay, you're good.
Do they take half damage from the molten cheese?
There's just molten cheese everywhere. There is molten cheese everywhere.
I assume it deals fire damage?
But you do not take damage, you have the cheese. If you touch the cheese, that would you take damage.
I'm just asking if it's fire damage because then at least my elemental is fine.
I'll say that's
It is fire damage.
Cheese.
Okay, good. Because they're both immune to it.
Just scalding fire damage. You spray cheese in that area. Is that all the cheese golem does? Do they move?
Yes, it does not move.
Gotcha. Then it is now Jonathan's turn. Still quite confused. He's going to back up away from the goop and shoot another Eldritch Blast. Holy crap, finally he hit. 17 plus... What is this modifier? Oh, plus 5. So he hits, and he deals... Ooh, a clean... Oh, he just plus... Oh, he just deals a flat d10 damage. I thought that was plus 6. He deals 9 damage. And now, the goddess then gets a shock from him as this beam of electric-looking light shoots and hits her in one of the wings. And that's going to be his whole turn, since again, he do be an Eldritch Blasting boy.
Yay!
And now, it's the goddess's turn.
Oh no. Here we go. Again.
She is going to flap her wings again as the decay that was spreading through the cheese around her feet finishes up and turns all that cheese at the base of her feet into just like dust. Very, very crunchy. It's like when you hold a fire against like American cheese, it just like burns. It's not like real cheese that melts. And she like flaps her wings and floats up with a few big gusts onto like the top of this tree branch here. She's about like 10 feet up in the air now. And then all like the orange goop that's spreading through these tiles. It kind of shoots up these needles from between the tiles. And every place that had 2 borders shared with the goop has has a bunch of needles shot through it. And nobody gets hit by it because they all moved out of that area.
Thank God.
And then she's going to make a ranged attack.
Oh
with-
boy.
Yay.
Where's this thing? The goddess reaches out her hand and points towards the cheese golem that's greatly bothering her at this point.
The cheese. The cheese.
And this sort of like dark flash of light that almost has this kind of miasma around it shoots towards the cheese wheels. I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say a 4 missed the cheese golem. Gonna take a wild guess.
Yes,
And with a snarl in her face,
it does have an armor class that is greater than 4.
yep. She then takes another try at it. What's her to hit? Does a 13 hit? It's made of cheese. I feel
That
like
is
13 would
exactly
hit.
what you needed.
Alright, and they hit. Dealing. Wait, I got the die for it. Dealing 13 necrotic damage. You turn into blue cheese.
I'm amazing.
Did you say
I am
amazing?
Azino, no. I am aging.
I'm aging. No. I think I hear my cats knocking things over.
You got cats? Cute.
Cat?
2 of them. I'll take pics later.
Yeah.
And so that is the end of the goddess's turn. It's now Zendil's turn, and Wasp Gang.
DM.
Let's see here. You can just use this spell.
Oh.
Because that's the one that doesn't need concentration. It's the same thing.
I technically don't have it.
Because Elric kind of showed it to you, so I can just say that you have that spell now.
Let's say I have.
Since
Alright.
he cast it with you. Yeah.
Give me a second. Let me add that to the. Do I just drag that to my thing? Yeah,
Yeah.
I do. What the fuck? Wait, how do you add spells again? Just
Good question. I'm gonna just quickly search it.
Yasha, how do you how do you add spells again from like the spell list?
Make sure it's not an actual pop-out window. Go to the compendium, search for the spell.
All right. Oh, that's why, because it's a pop-up window.
Yeah. You might have to reload your page when you
Yeah, I
uncheck
got
that
you.
in the settings.
I just closed it. Open. Cancel. It's being a piece of shit. Come on. Come
You
on.
might need to reload the page if it's being
I
a
have
piece
to
of
reload
shit.
the page because I have to.
In
Really?
the meantime, I can also just tell you what the damage would be. It's a for lightning bolt, it's a dexterity save, and it's 8d6 lightning damage on a failed save, and half that on a successful one. And it ignites flammable objects in the area that aren't being
Wait,
worn
that's
or
a
carried.
level 3.
Yes. Higher levels add 1d6.
You know, okay. You know what? Can I throw chilling, not chilling touch. What spell was that? Fuck. I'm reloading my stuff. Give me a second.
Yep.
Any day now. Okay, there you go. I cast Chilling Touch.
Chill Touch. You create a ghostly skeletal hand in the space of a creature within range. Range spell attack against the creature to assail it with the Chill of the Grave. 1d8 necrotic damage. Can get hits. Oh, this is a cantrip.
Mm-hmm.
5th level deals 2d8. So you make a ranged spell attack. Their DC or their armor class is 15.
Yep. But let's just say I do it twice.
I don't think you can multi-attack.
Oh, with meta magic,
You're a druid.
Quicken spell.
Oh, okay.
I have meta magic.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, one of them. What I use my action to cast one chill touch, and the bonus action to be another chill touch.
You do that. Give me an attack roll. A d20.
How many times can you do that? Once.
Once. I ate up two meta magic points.
Oh, yeah, both sorcery points. Yeah. Okay.
I can only plus my spell modifier.
Yeah, it should be your wisdom.
Yeah, I see it. So it's 1d20. Well, let's make it 2d20 because I still have advantage. Unless that's gone.
True, you got the blessing.
Seven plus 8, 15.
Wait, 7 plus 8. Your wisdom modifier is 8?
A spell attack bonus, right?
Yeah, your spell attack bonus.
Spell attack bonus is wisdom plus proficiency.
Oh, okay. 15, you managed to hit. You meet their armor class with the first one.
All right, I'll roll another one. 2d20. Come on. Well, 12 plus 8, 20.
Yeah, that hits. Roll for damage on both of those.
Where is it? There it is.
2d8.
1, 2. Wait a minute, what?
What the?
Oh,
I was gonna say,
clicked the wrong one. Wait.
So say there's no way 2d8 deals 26 damage.
Yeah, you roll to attack on those. Don't click on show spell description. Click on the name in the chat.
I did. Oh.
No, you're clicking on the spell description.
I'm a dumbass. All right, here we go.
There you go.
There we go.
There we go.
So you deal 13 damage total. And 2 spectral hands kind of seem to grab at clumps of feathers on the wings of the goddess of Rod. And it seems like it sizzles away a few handfuls of her feathers. And she seems to be in a good amount of pain after that.
And then
would you like to do anything with the wasps?
Yes. I send the bees towards
the bees.
That's just I sent 3.
Alright, I
sent 2. I'll send them in.
You do that, and I assume they make attacks.
Oh yeah. Here's the thing. I'll let you decide what the stat block is.
Oh, okay. 1 second.
I don't have
D&D 5e giant wasp.
The bee.
They have 1 in intelligence and a 10 in wisdom, 3 in charisma, and those are their most noteworthy attributes. They have the sting attack, Let's see here. The weapon attack has a +4 to hit, reaches 5 feet. It's one creature, 1d6 plus 2 piercing damage plus 3d6 poison damage.
Oh!
And they have advantage because they're surrounding her.
Oh god.
So, give me 3 attack rolls with advantage.
Okay. Okay.
Every time you summon these creatures.
The swarm endures.
Oof.
Well, that one missed.
That's
Clearly
unfortunate.
missed.
That was a very dumb wasp.
It was a stinky bee. All right.
Wait, how many times have you rolled the same die on both dice?
Don't ask.
Oh.
Holy! Is that
you
even
rolled-
possible?
You rolled 2 d0s.
How
is
is
that even
that?
possible?
Oh, because
How?
you didn't put in a 2. It says 2d0,
Yeah.
not 2d20.
Okay, my dumb ass. All right. Scared.
Try that again.
Oh!
Let's
Gotta go ahead and say that one hit.
Hey,
All right.
yo.
All right, Nurgle, fucking Zendil Jr. hit. All right.
Nurgle. I'm
Nurgle.
sorry. Is one of your
And the oth-
wasps actual Nurgle?
Yes. I named him after my favorite god of Ra.
So 2 of them hit. Now roll
of
for
them hit.
damage, which is 1d6 plus 3d6 poison damage.
1d6 plus 3.
Keep in mind she is resistant to poison damage. That's going to be cut in half.
Gotcha.
So,
No problem.
yeah. Not exactly metagaming. She's the fucking goddess of rot. Obviously,
Yeah.
she's resistant to poison. 1d6 plus 3d6. And that's
How many
2,
do
4,
outside?
5 divided by 2. So you deal
1 second.
4 damage with the first stinger.
All right, let's go for another one. 1d6 plus. $14. Well, let's lower that other one down.
And the other one does 5, 10, 12, 6 plus 2, 8 damage. And those
All
2
right.
wasps manage to close in and impale a stinger into each of her arms. And it seems like they've done a good number on her. And she seems to be in quite a bit of pain after that.
Zzz. Zzz.
And she seems to be
All right.
looking pretty bad at this point. Like there's a whole lot of wacky shit going on around her, and she was just trying to sleep a minute ago. She's looking pretty bad. And so it is now Mirella's turn.
Okay. Okay, so I'm going to. Okay, I was thinking about casting Fear, but I don't want to act her. I don't want her to act up. So I'm gonna cast Compulsion.
Sure. Show me the spell description.
It's okay. Oh wait. Okay, for
I'll look it
description
up. I'll
only.
Google it.
Okay.
Ah, yes, it has components.
Here we go. Compulsion. I will copy and paste this. And it actually doesn't have verbal, semantic, and material. It only has verbal and semantic.
Creatures of your host. Here. Okay. Some saving throw. Alright. Okay, I'm going to cast it.
You do that. Target automatically succeeds a saving throw if it can't be charmed on its failed save. A target is affected by a spell. Spell ends. Use a bonus action on each of your turns to designate a direction horizontal to you. Each affected creature must use as much of its movement. Oh, it's the one that makes people like run away sideways. Okay.
Oh, wait, that's. Wait.
Yeah.
Is that how it goes?
Spell ends.
Yes.
You can use a
This
bonus
is why
action
we
each of your
have our
turns.
spell descriptions.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
2 turns to designate
Yeah.
a direction that is horizontal to you. Each affected creature must use as much of its movement as possible to move in that direction on its turn. It can take its action before it moves. After moving in this way, it can make another wisdom saving throw to end the effect. And will avoid deadly hazards.
Okay.
You do that. It's going to... the goddess is going to roll against that. And they succeeded in not being charmed.
Well, damn.
Especially because they're already immune to being charmed, but they passed the save anyway. So...
You could have told me.
yeah, that's metagaming.
Ah.
So you try and cast a spell, but it seems to just kind of, as it reaches out towards the goddess, it doesn't seem to quite get into their skull. It seems to just kind of fizzle out before ever really making it into them. They seem to ignore the effects of it as it tried to reach into them. And your dagger is still impaled into the tree.
I can...
Still just chilling down at, the base here.
I can... Can I run to it and just get it?
Hey, sure, you can.
Okay. Where exactly is it? Where on the map is it?
It's right at the base of the tree, about 10 feet beneath the goddess.
Oh,
right
boy.
behind where she was sitting.
Okay,
And give me a perception check.
Okay, come on. 19!
19? Easy peasy. As you're getting a little bit closer towards it, you can notice that it doesn't look like it was just thrown into the tree. It almost looks like something started to grow out of your dagger. It seems more fixed to the tree than you would have expected it to be if it just got thrown into it.
Mm-hmm.
And you notice that about halfway towards running into it, so you'd be about right here at this point.
Okay, so should I move there or?
Yep, right here.
Okay.
You notice that when you get to this point, and it looks like the dagger is really firmly stuck in the tree, and it's something new is growing on the dagger.
Oh. Can I try to pull it out?
You can try.
Okay.
And you also still have a weapon on you.
You're also moving through the cheese.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
not
the
gonna do
cheese. So
I'm
I
not
assume
gonna do that.
you'd probably stop right about here, I'd say. I don't think Mirella would just immediately trudge through the cheese.
Yeah. And I wouldn't want her fancy boots to get, filled with cheese, so.
You're in
Gotta keep
a
these
swamp
Yeezys
of
clean.
rut. Your shoes are fucked.
Okay, I'm not gonna go through.
How long does that cheese last, Mars?
Cheese.
Is it cooled off at this point? Is it like pizza cheese?
It's cheese, it's cheese.
It's cheese. You know what? Make sure I'm gonna give you this one. You're the DM.
How long does
You
it take with a hot
decide.
boiling queso?
If you boiled queso, you did it wrong.
I'm gonna say that since it's been laying on a stone surface outdoors, it's cooled off at this point. The cheese is now no longer dangerous. It's just gross.
Oh,
It's just
okay.
gross.
Well, her shoes are fucked. Alright, I'm gonna try to pull it out. I'm gonna pass this.
Sure. Run over to right here and try and pull it out of the tree.
Okay.
So you
Right
get up
here?
close to it. Yeah, right there.
Mhm.
You get up close to it. The goddess of rot is directly above you. There's a bunch of cheese at your feet, and there's a bunch of giant wasps above you. You grab a hold of the hilt of the wooden dagger, and you give it a tug. But something about it seems like it's almost like it started growing into the tree in front of you itself. It's like it's fusing with it. It's like it's really in there. Like you can hardly manage to pull it out at all. And it stays. Actually, give me a strength check.
Okay. Let me take a look at my strength. All right, current. My strength is at a 10. Okay.
This is a pretty high DC.
Okay. Come on. 16.
16? That thing doesn't budge.
Oh
It's
gosh.
staying there.
Can I give it another tug?
No, that's the end of your turn.
Aw.
And now,
Cool. Dagger.
it is Kellen's turn.
Fuck yeah, it's my turn. Let's go.
Let's go, Khaled.
Annoyed by the fact that the goddess was able to get up so quickly, I'm gonna cast Vicious Mockery.
Yeah, let's go.
And I'm going to, once again, pull out the flute. I'm gonna be a little doot-doot monster. I'm gonna go doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. And I'm gonna look at her and go, I'm not sure whether I should use Charm Person or Hold Monster. And cast Vicious Mockery.
That was a good one. I liked it.
Thank you, thank you.
And you do that. Let's see if she makes the save. She got a 3.
That is indeed not enough.
I'm gonna go ahead and say, even with the bonus, she did not make it to 17. Because if she did make it to 17, that would be scary. That'd be a whole lot of wisdom.
I mean, it's a goddess, but yeah.
The goddess
Yeah.
of
Can't
Rot.
compete.
I'd expect
You can't
I'd expect
compete.
that from like her constitution, not her wisdom.
True.
And so, she once again clutches at her torso as like, she can't help. I changed the cheese. You know, it's cooled off. I'll change it to that. She once again clutches at her torso as she seems to not be able to hold back like this odd sensation of laughter. And it forces her to fall back down. And she lands right about here. Right about here-ish. I forgot she's taking up a 4x4 square. She lands right there. Hands and feet in the cheese. That's mostly solid now. So it's
Ugh.
kind of just a hard surface. That's really gross. The spots that she seems to touch with the cheese, they just kind of start to disintegrate. They like get absorbed by like the orange goop in the ground. And now, you also have your movement if you want that.
Can I do this? I would actually like to use my bonus action to once again cast a Bardic Inspiration. But this time I would like to cast it on Merksar.
Word. You do that.
So I
Nice.
once again I pull out my little doot doot magic flute and I just I play little notes. I just go like that.
Nice. Do you want to add some sort of joke to it? To inspire him with your humor?
I can. You know what? I will. In fact, I will. Let's see. Hold on. There's another one in here that I know would be really good for this. She turns to Merksar and goes, Merksar!
Yes?
What do you call an orc with 2 brain cells?
I don't know. What do you call him?
Pregnant!
Huh? God damn it!
God.
And as I finish the joke and you realize what the joke is, you just feel bardic inspiration wash over you.
Thanks.
She gives you a thumbs up.
Oh my god.
Anyway. I don't even know what was happening. Whose turn is it? That was the end of Kellen's turn.
It's the end of my turn, yeah.
Speaking
Oh
of
my
which,
God.
it is now Merksar's turn.
1
But
second, someone wants to enter my room.
oh, go ahead.
Someone wishes to enter the sanctuary. The Dragonzord flute thing. I would definitely have to look that up, Flareon. Because I don't know what that is. Anyway, my jokes are god tier, thank you very much.
Yes, they are.
What are you doing
They're
with your
beautiful.
hands there, you creepy motherfucker?
I'm cleaning the mustache and also, you know,
Oh.
adjusting it.
Uh-huh, sure. Putting your hands in a pyramid definitely cleans your mustaches.
respect the stash.
No.
Okay, sorry. My mother's going to slip.
The mother is going to
No.
slip. And I am
Yes.
going to play the doot doot magic flute. Damn it, it doesn't pick it up.
I'll be right
Alright.
back. One sec.
Word.
Oh,
My
the
turn?
flute dagger. Okay, yes, it's your turn. It's Merksar.
At the top of your turn, however, she activates a legendary action
Oh, fuck off!
called Make Makeshift Burp. And all the orange slime that's in here, or the orange tree sap, it starts to very quickly flow in your direction, and all of these points start to like rush towards you very quickly as they like snake towards you and like needle-like appendages.
Can I do anything about it on my turn?
Yes, you can use your action in this context as like your reaction to that.
Hold up. How big is this fucking thing? That's a 60-foot cone.
There's a big cone in front of you, which seems to be pointing towards you, almost like an origin point, and it seems like a lot of little targets are coming towards you. If only you had some ability to damage a big conal area in front of you.
You realize this is this long, right?
That's how long your cone attack is?
If it hits me, brother. If it hits me, it hits me.
I'll say
That's a 60-foot cone, and I'm going to use meta magic to make that fire.
Let's do it. Burn me.
Oh my.
I've already been burned before. Got a little scar
Burn,
on the side
baby,
of my face for
burn.
it.
let's do it. Oh my god, 40 damage.
Huh?
That is a 53 total fire damage.
Wow.
In like this area.
Goodness.
Oh my. So
Do it.
or
Fuck this. I
actually
don't care how
well-
big the room is. I cast fireball.
Actually, that's probably rather like this area, considering where the majority of that's coming from. So let me just. No. Delete these lines. Yeah.
there we go. And so you do that, and as you're doing that, all these bits of tree sap that are kind of reaching towards you as an origin point. Yep, I assume you cast it like as like a breath attack, kind of.
Yes.
Word. You open your mouth like a fucking cracked out Digimon, and you let loose a 60-foot long cone of fire. Immediately incinerates all of this tree sap that was reaching for you,
What kind
and
of saving
leaves the
throw do I have to
goddess
make?
massively
Constitution.
scorched. I think Mars just
Also-
left the chat as well. Oh, there she is.
Hold on 1 second. I can actually do this a ton better than your little drawing can.
Oh,
Can I just delete the
Oh.
cheese?
what cheese?
The cheese.
The
The
cheese.
orange
That's-
bits is now just
that's
tree
the
sap.
glue.
That's
That's tree
it's-
sap.
That's tree
That's
sap?
the evil
Jesus.
shit trying to get to me.
Oh, can I delete it now?
Yeah, it's been incinerated.
Okay, if it's been incinerated, I can do this so much better. Hold on. Your little cone thingy.
Clear
I
drawings.
got you, brother.
Oh yeah, there's the animation, right?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to do it because it's awesome. Yeah, here we go.
We learned that there's built-in animations. Check
Okay,
this shit
so-
out.
Where's the cone? Doesn't have a cone, but it has a beam. All the way out this way. Whoop. Why didn't it do it?
Wow, that was
Why
cool.
didn't it do it?
I can't see it.
There it goes.
It do it on my end.
I'm doing it again.
I
Why
was
did it
able
go?
to see it.
That is so
Oh,
cool.
it's only playing on the Twitch stream, I think.
Well, I'm doing it one more time.
It's playing it for the players, yeah.
I can
There
see it on
goes.
my end.
There it goes. I saw it. Okay.
Oh, there it is. I saw it on stream.
Cool.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Great. It works, kinda.
You do that, letting out a massive burst of fire, dealing 55 fire damage, was it?
53 fire damage, and a DC 15 Constitution save for half damage.
53. And you leave the goddess very scorched, and it seems like a large portion of her wings are now just completely removed. And Mirella, from behind her, you can seem to see this, like, this odd growth on the center of her back. That it looks very unnatural. You haven't seen any animal or anything that looks like this, but it almost has like the vague shape of a spider, but it's all like squishy looking, and it seems to be just attached to her back.
Where the fuck's my healing spells?
How much health does she have left?
She's looking really bad. Like, her wings are nearly completely singed away. Oh wait, she has to make another... Wasn't it a D10 at the start of her turn?
Yes, a D10 on the start of her turn, and I'm not even done with my turn yet, by the way.
She also had taken 6 damage a minute ago. Oh wait, she hasn't taken her turn yet, right? Oh wait, no, she... Yeah, she hasn't, but at the end of her previous turn... Yeah.
She did when she jumped up on the tree. That was the turn after the elemental attack.
Yeah, so she also got a little bit more damage on her.
Yes.
So she's looking really bad, and you're all starting to see more of the details that were underneath some of her clothing. Her sleeves are singed away, her wings are no longer blocking her body. And she's looking quite a bit more skeletal. Like, even for the Goddess of Rot, none of the stories ever really said she was so, like,
Fucked up.
dilapidated. She looks so much more skeletal than you imagined. The stories always stated that she had some sort of... Like, she looked rather ordinary, aside from the eyes. But now, she looks almost sickly, even for the Goddess of Rot.
Okay. Okay, is it okay if I do a... wait, is it my turn, or is it
still mine.
It's
Yeah.
Sally's turn.
Oh,
Like to
okay.
use that movement.
First, I will tell my elementals to keep attacking that bitch. And that is the Welfare Spirit. That's a dirty 20.
Yeah.
Oof.
Nice.
Relating
Go.
1d6 plus 4. 8 fire damage. And Fire Elemental, that was a plus 6 with a multi-attack. 1d20 plus 6. Attack number 1. That's a 13. I'm assuming that misses. So I'll move him next to her.
And yeah, one of those misses. The 20 hits, of course.
Yes, a 20 hit.
One of those fire boys, he goes in, he smites some more fire into her, and she cries out in pain, and she's looking really bad at this point.
Alright. And with the second attack of the Fire Elemental, that also hits for 9 fire damage.
9 more damage. Nice. And again, smites her with even more fire, and she's looking like she's on her last limbs at this point. She is doing bad. Oh, and she also rolls to escape the laughter.
No,
2.
no, she doesn't. I use Vicious Mockery. She just has disadvantage.
Oh, okay. Oh, that
She
wasn't
has
Hades laughter before. Okay.
advantage on the fucking Constitution save against the fire.
Oof. So yeah, she's getting absolutely roasted from the fucking breath,
Roasted.
the breath of a dragon and 2 fire elementals now.
Seeing that Kellen was most definitely in that cone, I was just yell, "Kellen, you okay?"
What saving? Should I have made a saving throw there?
Yes. You
DC
take
15.
or take
15?
53 damage.
Yes.
That would literally kill me. So
Oh,
let's
God.
pray. Is it Dex?
Con.
Con? Oh, fuck.
Although I would say you could replace it with since you changed it to fire and fireball's deck save. I'd say you can make a deck save and replace it.
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
Yeah.
Only if you're sure.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Okay.
Because we use meta magic to change it from cold to fire.
Mm-hmm.
What did you say the DC was?
15.
That is
Excuse me 1 second.
19.
Then you take, well, up 53, 52, 26 damage.
Fair enough. Kellen, when hit by the fire, kind of like dropped down and like on her back. And when he shouts at her, you just see 2 thumbs stick right up in the air.
Sorry about
that.
that.
Warning next time, Dick Nose. You
Will
owe
do.
me.
And now
Next drink's on me, or next 4 rather.
it's now the cheese turn.
Can't believe we have a fucking cheese golem. I'm getting a glass of milk.
Cheese and milk.
Woolworth's cheese.
Did I say glass? I meant jug.
The whole thing. You do that. I don't know what spells this. Fucking named it Wall of Cheese.
It's wall of cheese.
It's
What
wall of
spell
fire,
is this?
but
It says wall of
cheese.
cheese. You fucking idiot, it's pronounced a boot.
20 diameter. Failed save, creature takes 5d8 fire damage. It's the Wall of Fire spell. That's what's happening.
Yes.
5d8 fire damage. It's deck save.
But it is cheese.
What's the save?
It's on there.
Oh my, that's high. Actually, wait, do they make that?
When the wall appears, each creature within this area must make a dexterity saving throw.
They do not make that save.
Where?
They actually just barely missed it. It's they DM messaged me instead of regular
No,
messaged
where
me.
is the
Oh, the wall?
Yes. Oh, there it is. She found it.
So you're not in it.
Yeah, I would fucking hope so. I just got roasted like a goddamn kebab.
Oh my goodness. Okay, let me see if I know any killing spells. No, I don't.
You do
Okay.
that, and the goddess seems
And
to
it's
just
made out of queso.
It seems to be that the goddess is just unmoving at this point. Like, she just takes the damage and, like, her limbs aren't even moving anymore to try and prevent it. And the tree behind you is, or the tree behind her is starting to bubble more, but with less aggression in the bubbling. It's almost like it's just starting to, like, bleed out more tree sap.
Whose turn is it?
It is now, assuming the cheese is not going to move, it's Jonathan's turn. He is going to do what the warlock does. Actually, no, he's going to walk over to Kellen, be like, "Are you alright? Good lord, that looked really painful." He's going to use Lay on Hands. He gives you a pat on the shoulder, and he heals you for, I'm going to say 10 health. Because Lay on Hands, you can just say how much you use.
I'm back over half my health. Let's go. Kellen sits up and just kind of pats him on the back. It just goes, "Oh, you're not half bad, city kid." And stands back up.
Thanks. Okay. Haven't really lived in the city that long, but
She's
thanks.
messing with
Oh, okay.
you. You tried to
now-
order tea at a bar. She's gonna mess with you for the rest of your life.
Yep. And now, it's the goddess's turn. Let me look at her actions.
She has one action. Die.
And now, That thing, she kind of like leans forward more as she's like slouching down in pain. And that like undulating thing on her back seems to... It's starting to like move more than before. There's a big cloud on the field now. There we go. Centering on Merxar.
I may have accidentally said an aura. My bad.
And the cheese
my
roll
goodness.
also disappears as it goes back into the ground.
He farted so
wall.
big.
God
No.
damn, Merxar.
Its concentration up to a minute.
And the goddess, like this area around them starts to spread out in this kind of like, it looks like the stone itself is starting to rot. And even their clothes, like the edges of them, are starting to take on this rotting hinge to them, but it seems slow and lacking in energy. And she remains unmoving. Zendil, it's now your turn.
At long last. I drop.
Killer.
I got
Fuck him
dropped.
up, Zendil.
I got
fuck 'em
dropped
up.
down there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
You
also-
land.
I land. I slam my spear to the ground, start kneeling, and suddenly, symbiotic energy is activated. Mushrooms start growing out of me. And for the bonus action, I cast Shillelagh.
You said it right the first
Shillelagh.
time. It-
Shillelagh.
Shillelagh.
It's
You
Shillelagh.
want to use it
Yeah.
on
Timothy
the spear?
Chalamet.
Because, oh my fucking god. You want to use it on the spear? Because the spear is made of wood, and that means you can cast Shillelagh on it.
I cast Shillelagh on it. Plus, you see, wait. Oh god, let me compute for symbiotic entity. Or can I tag it? Hopefully
Tag
I
it?
can. I can tag it. I use a point of wild shape. Wait, 8 times 4. Let me
Don't ask me to do math, brother.
I think it's not enough.
That is
32
32.
point
Yeah.
temporary hit points.
Suddenly we gain the ability to channel magic into your spores. Oh, it's your area effect thing?
No, he
No,
gets a
it's
shield.
no, I get
Oh,
a
it's a
temporary
shield.
hit point, an armor of mushrooms.
Nice. So that armor kind of like, it almost like wards away the rotting that's spreading across the ground in a radius around you
Mhm.
as you move in towards the goddess of rot. And you imbue the shillelagh into your wooden spear, and it almost crackles with power as that split from before that had the growth coming through it starts to spread more across the tip of the spear and the winged edges of it. And it's starting to grow like a few mushrooms, kind of like the ones in your arms, and you can feel it just crackling with energy as it gets closer to the goddess of rot.
Now here's the thing, I don't know if I can I use my hail of spores for this. It's technically a reaction, but I'm technically within 10 feet.
Yeah, she's taking up a 4x4 space. You're in range.
He's a
Okay.
big girl.
She's a big girl.
It's because of the
Mommy deer.
wings.
Right? Hail of spores. Roll damage. Die a second time. Yeah, because I have activated symbiotic entity. So how was that be? Fungal installation of spores. That's 1d6 times 2. Oh no,
Yes.
that's just 2d6.
Give it to me. Let's go.
You gotta be shitting me.
Oh my god.
2 damage.
Oh,
Rule of cool.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say you deal more than that since they're already so low.
Reroll
And
it.
add
Do it again.
add the shillelagh damage. Actually.
Oh wait, no,
It's
I have
1d8.
I have advantage. Go over
Do
that.
it again.
Advantage is to hit.
Oh, that's the
Don't
hit.
care. Do
All
it
right.
again.
Let's just
So add the shillelagh damage. Which
I'll
is
add the
1d8.
shillelagh damage.
It might be
1d8.
2d8 at this level.
The shillelagh damage plus, I guess,
Oh, and the radiant damage of the spear. What am I saying?
not radiant damage plus my with symbiotic entity on my melee weapon also gets necrotic. It's on the
Yes.
next turn though.
Nah, do it this turn.
Yeah.
They're almost dead. And I want to send us on a break.
please.
Yeah, I think somebody's
Rule
got
of
shit.
cool. This is the
Oh,
last
Jesus.
action.
Once a day.
There we go. I'll say, actually, that does get them over the total, so that works perfectly. So as you're kind of trying to focus and steady your aim, your head feels a little clouded, so it's a bit hard to get it quite where you want it, but you plunge your spear straight into their chest. And as you do that, you can feel it like give way and go through their rib cage. And then, as they're kind of like struggling and like hardly like gasping for air, like it looks like their body kind of like becomes less skeletal. It's almost like they look healthier than they did a moment ago.
What?
And then their face kind of like calms down a bit, even though their eyes are still filled with tar. And they put one hand on the spear and gently like pull it up towards where their collarbone would be and pull it out the side of their body. And as they do that, they let go of it and looking up at you, they smile for a moment and they seep down into the ground, fading into nothingness and disappearing.
Oh,
But that
what the
creature
fuck?
that was on her back, it's still on the tip of your spear. It's this wreathing, creepy-looking thing.
Pulsating. thing.
Yeah. Looked like a spider made out of, like, jelly. It's very... it's all...
I
twitching
try to
around.
wiggle it off.
You do that, and it splats to the ground, just kind of twitching around a bit. And right there, who wants to go on a 5-minute break?
I do. I need to take
I
a
do.
shit.
Yeah.
Word.
Yes.
Wait, the cheese is dead.
Too.
The
Sad.
cheese is dead.
The cheese melts back into the ground, and we all go.
Oh, yeah.
"Aw."
It used too much of its cheese.
Was I a good
entity.
cheese?
You were the best cheese.
The greatest cheese.
No, I was told you were the best. Okay, we're going on a 5-minute break. We will be right back. Thank you. Hello again.
And we're back.
We are back.
Why are you meowing? You turn into a.
That wasn't me.
Is Mirella a furry?
No.
Mirella's a furry.
No, I'm not.
Transformation.
Furry.
No, I'm not.
You know the
No, I'm
rules.
not.
You know the rules.
No.
If you're a furry, you get put in the jar.
No.
Jar?
Commitment I'm thinking of.
I wear cat ears one
Is from
time.
Any other guy.
Oh boy.
I wear cat ears one time. One time.
Fucking furry.
So, combat's over. The insects shrink back to their normal size. Actually, nah, I'll just say you lose control of them, and they just fly off into the distance. They're just out of here.
That's not good.
Because that's a regular type of enemy in the Feywild, giant wasps. But the flame matronarchs, they disappear. They go back to where they came from.
I dispel them. Like, go back.
Get out of here.
Get out of here.
Get out of here. Go fuck yourselves.
And now you're all left
Kellen.
left having
I'm
just
so
defeated them.
sorry.
And there's this
It's fine. It was cool.
I did not think it would go that far.
Yeah, well, it
That's-
did. And you owe me so much alcohol, dude.
Yes, very much so. Oh, actually, that's... Need to turn that thing off. I need a lower number.
The lower number? Okay, cool.
And he
There we
will
go.
start to slowly heal Kellen up with several of these. Oh, I know. I definitely.
You're doing
heard
it too slow. Car just heals her completely.
Cool, I'm back at...
Kara
I'm
then
back-
shows
I'm
up.
back at full health, then.
You do that.
That works.
Where is she? There she is. Gonna make her bigger so she can have her fucking wings out. There she goes.
Bird.
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 Bird. Yes, Nanawe,
Nice.
very good. That is a bird.
And so things are kind of calming down, and this thing's still twitching at the ground in front of Jonathan, in front of Zendil. Well, actually, Jonathan's right here, so in front of him too. Oh, this is something I've never seen before.
Kellen walks over and looks at it and goes, "Can I stomp on it?"
I don't know if that's a good idea. It was latched on to a goddess.
But if I stomp on it, maybe she won't come back.
Well, it looked like she got healthier once.
What if we eat it?
I don't think she wanted this there.
That's what you would want. Huh.
Aha, I'm
Now
very
making
smart.
it for the
I figured
goddess,
it out.
that's no longer my part. Bliss.
What, you just gonna go home now?
I mean, you're the expert on
Not
the fucking
aggressive,
gods
is
of
it?
God, apparently.
And then,
Any clue what the fuck that is?
as you're all talking, from a distance, oh, he's wide.
He's
Awesome.
a wide boy, look at him. Oh my
Why is
lord.
Is he stretched out like that? Let me.
Oh boy,
There's
he's
one more player.
stretchy.
Why is Roll20's
There you go.
own stuff like this?
Because fuck you, that's why.
This works better. There, fine. From over here, the spider like starts to slide across the ground as if it's being dragged by some unseen force, and it pretty quickly magnetizes over towards this figure that just seemed to show up recently. And he picks up off the ground, and it's sort of twitching grossly in one of his hands. And he looks back at the group and goes, "Oh, then, I guess I should thank all of you." And he scans the group for a moment, and his eyes stop in Mirella. Oh my gods. Mirella, is that you?
No, no. No. It can't be.
You know this guy?
Uriel. Uriel, how are you?
How am I alive? Take a wild guess.
I have a better
He walks
question.
forward more.
Any chance you're gonna use that thing?
He looks over at you. Yeah, I kind of planned on that.
Oh, come on, man. Finders keepers.
What exactly is that thing, though?
More importantly, Mirella, what are you doing here? How'd you find your way back into purgatory?
You know what?
Oh, right. Right. You all probably call it the Feywild, because, well, that's what it is.
I just call it
And you're right. That's where we're at. Right, Mirella? Right in the pits of hell.
Can I ask what's going on here? Like, you're in tears, you're
Who is this person?
being fucky. What's going on?
Guys, this is Uriel.
We've established that.
Yeah.
An old friend of mine.
Yeah.
What, you think he was dead or something?
Well, that was probably a good assumption for them to make. After they, her whole guild decided it was a good idea to toss me into the Feywild
Oh,
and
look,
leave me here.
ew. That's
Because
shitty.
they've been banished.
Yeah, that was really shitty of them. So, I thought, you know what? I already hated everybody in that guild. And I decided, for just tossing me into the Feywild, they could have just killed me, Like, we had disagreements. They were a group of assassins. I was a part of that group. They could have just killed me, but nah, they thought that's not good enough. Let's
Mars, please. We're
What are
having
you
a
writing,
moment
Mars?
here.
let's toss him into the purgatory realm. And turns out that's just the Feywild. But lucky me, they haven't really been, checking in on that place too much. I think they just assumed the whole area was kind of walled off, or if you try to go too far, you just die because the Feywild would eat you alive with everything that's inside of it. But and they would be right, but imagine my luck when a certain goddess started to spread across a pretty large portion of the Feywild, and eventually that crept its way over to Purgatory. Just a hop, skip, and a jump over that way. Can you imagine that? 5-ish? 6? 7? I don't know. A lot of years. Just
This sounds
in
like
here.
something a therapist needs to take care of.
Guys, wait.
Right. Can you imagine that?
While not even a therapist can fix.
Apparently, you, Mirella, you can just waltz your way into the Feywild?
Uriel, you know I never wanted this to happen. I didn't have a choice.
You didn't have a choice. You were just the person who convinced them to throw me in here. No, hang on. I'm sorry. That's unfair. You convinced them not to cut off my head. And then they threw me in here as a compromise. So, you know what? Yeah.
Fuck.
I appreciate that. So you know what?
Never wanted.
Yeah?
I never wanted this. I didn't want you to die. They told me that it's a place of redemption. I never wanted you to be thrown in here.
Oh, yeah. Place of redemption. He holds up the grotesque spider thing. Yeah, whole lot of redemption in this filthy place. I mean, just look at the air. It's literally yellow. Just in the air. And, oh, yeah.
I'm sorry.
God that was just chilling out here. You know what? I've got things to do with this. You know what?
Hey, whoa, buddy. Like I said, finders keepers.
Yeah. And I found it. Here it is in my hand.
Yeah,
Bye.
well, he killed it.
Yes.
He
I wanted
looks
to
at
stomp
it.
on it. This is bullshit.
And it's kind of twitching around. Okay, compromise. Sure. 1 second. He kind of reaches into the back of it and crams his hand into the larger part of it and seems to pull something out of it. And he tosses the rest towards you. There's this kind
if
of
you want food, I can just give you some cheese.
Kellen kind of turns around and just dry heaves a little bit. And it's ew.
And he tosses the squishy limp thing on the ground and goes, "There you go. All yours."
What the fuck, dude?
I would like to take a step forward and grab his hand, with which he's just
Do you want cheese? You don't have to eat that.
whatever the fuck's in its back out,
Oh, I'm not eating shit.
and just
So you're trying-
take a look at it.
You want a strength check against his grip on that thing he's holding?
I don't want to steal it out of his hand, but I want to look at it, and I will force his hand towards me for it.
Sure. Give me a grapple check.
That is strength, right?
Yes. He got a 19.
I got it 2.
He quickly pulls his arm away from you, and you don't manage to grab it, but he is still holding what looks to be some sort of bulb, something round, and there's these kind of stringy bits coming out of it, and it looks to be pretty lively. It doesn't look like just some chunk of goop.
I'm gonna vomit.
This is clearly some sort of core to this thing. He's that's quite alright. I'll be taking this, and you'll be leaving.
Hey, you don't get to tell us what we're gonna do. What if I want to just eat here?
He looks up at the sky and all around. And he goes, "Sure. Just don't get in my way. Bye." And he turns.
Kellen
starts
looks at
walking
Kara and
away.
is just like, I want to get in his way. Can we please get in his way? I don't like this fucker.
He
Kellen,
just stole the fuck core from the thing of the Bang of the Goddess. You can stop him all you want. I will help you.
Kellen,
You have to help me.
Merksa.
And you, I don't care if you're gonna be a pussy, I'm gonna go find this guy. And she starts following him.
Kellen, don't. I wouldn't if I were you.
What? Is he gonna kill me? What do I
I will
have to
tell you
live for?
everything later. No, I will tell you everything later. Just please.
Giant
Let's
ball of
just leave
cheese.
Kellen pulls out her flute and just starts playing
It's a
flute
giant
loudly
wall of cheese.
over her and is like, I can't hear you, la 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 la. doo, doo, doo."
You put a giant wall of cheese in front of him, and he pauses. He turns over his shoulder and looks back at all of you, and he's got this, like, really look on his face. And when all of you look at him, something seems off. Like, he seems like he's in the Feywild, and you say he's been there for a while, but looks pretty tired to you. Mirella, give me a perception check with disadvantage.
With disadvantage. Oh god. Okay, so if I roll.
Roll a d20 twice, take the lower roll.
And I'm going to
Okay.
hide the DC.
Okay.
Hide the DC, hide the DC.
19.
And?
Again?
16.
How many 19s is that?
And a 16?
Okay, trust me. I
So
swear
you
to
take
God,
a peek.
I'm not bullshitting.
He turns over his shoulder. You look at him, and I mean that's the face of Uriel. You recognize him. And then he turns back towards the wall of cheese. And from his offhand that isn't holding the object that he's the like red stringy thing, he seems to slash at the air in front of him, and this sort of crimson colored like crescent shaped blade appears, and it cuts through the cheese in front of him and creates a nice gouged hole in front of him. Tell me, what material is that wall there?
Cheese. Oh wait, are you asking me? Like, are you like
This
serious?
wall.
The second one
Oh, okay.
that Kara just made.
I didn't see
This
the
wall
second
is made out of diamond.
Diamond?
Really?
Awesome.
We can't, Kara, you can't Deus Ex Machina all the time.
And as you start making more walls, you can see the thing in his hand
You said to
pulses-
troll the man.
pulses quite a bit. Like, as those two walls spawn in, like, it starts, like, humming around and glowing quite a bit. It seems like it calms down after a moment when that happens. And then Jonathan speaks up.
All right, do we need to take this to the maze?
Kara, if I need to remind you, I think Elric told us, the more you use your powers, the more our neurons are going to rot.
Well, then why don't
Remember?
y'all guys stand back there and I'll stand up here and help fuck with this guy. And she cracks her knuckles a bit.
Okay, so Mirella runs over to Kellen and just pulls on her hand.
I'm
Kellen.
also pretty sure he has whatever the fuck we need to fix that.
Yeah, fair point.
Kellen,
What?
Kellen,
What?
please.
What?
Then Jonathan speaks up again and goes, "Excuse me, but I don't know who you are, but I'm quite certain whatever you have right now, a good friend of ours told us that we need to have that.
Good friend of yours.
This right here? Sure. Follow me. You can have it when I'm done with it."
All right, fair enough.
What are you gonna-
Kellen starts walking after him.
What are you gonna do with it, Uriel?
Just follow me.
I
And he starts wandering off.
Are you gonna sit there feeling sorry for yourself, or are you gonna come with us? And Kellen kind of like waves her hand and just starts walking off after him.
You guys don't know what he's capable of.
I hope he's capable of something a little less gross.
No, he's... Okay, so Mirella whispers in Kellen's ear.
Where are
"Kellen,
you
this
whispering?
man is
I'm fucked off. I'm all the way at the
No.
other end of the place now.
No, I'm trying to like talk you out of following him.
She ran. She's already out of here.
Ellen's, I am gone.
Fucking
I am
hell.
already gone. There is
You can
no
ask-
stopping her.
Fucking
You
hell.
can ask Jonathan.
Fucking
He's
hell.
still there.
Okay, so I'm gonna whisper in Jonathan's ear. Jonathan, Uriel was once in my guild. He's troubled and dangerous. We can't
Okay.
be here. We can't be near him if he's here.
Well, he has what we need. Might as well just follow him and we'll try and take it. We have Kara on our side after all, and if we need to get out of the Feywild, Zendil can handle that.
No, it's just
I mean, if you're really gonna not do this, I will cast a spell on you and make you do it. I will modify your fucking memory to make you think you agreed to come with us.
Okay, I'll
Uriel
come with
calls-
you. You're not.
Uriel calls back, and he says from a distance, Ella, let's catch up on some things. It's been a while, after all. And I'm going to switch the screen, since we no longer need the combat map.
Already done, buddy boy.
Okay. She hesitantly and slowly, follows behind them. But she stays. She's trying to stay behind. Oh God, not Jonathan, but Kellen's most likely far away from her. So
Kellen's like only a couple feet behind the dude. Like
she's just
24 feet probably. I'd say behind Uriel.
Yeah.
His name? Oh, okay. Damn, that's the name of an archangel.
Take me to your Xbox.
Take me to your Xbox.
Okay.
I really want to chug with you.
And so you keep walking alongside this path, and the haze in the air is starting to kind of like lessen a bit. It's still yellowish, and it's still got that like thick air to it, but as you're getting further away from where the Goddess of Rot was, and her lack of presence there now is starting to make things less cloudy, less hazy and foggy. Things are clearing up. Give me one more disadvantage perception check, Mirella. And again,
Okay.
DC is hidden.
Okay.
DC 692.
Oh, why did it have to be 20?
What?
You got a 20? Give me one more.
Look. Okay, one. Oh, okay. Oh my gosh, God, please. God, please.
Are you even adding
please.
your modifiers?
No, I'm not. Listen, I'm using dice. Okay,
Yeah,
I'm using dice.
You still add modifiers to your dice rolls.
Especially on
How?
skill checks, because you can't crit a skill check. So
Exactly.
sometimes you can get a 20, and I'll be like, how much?
How do I do skill modifiers?
It's perception. It's in your character sheet. It's under
It's wisdom.
skills. It's your wisdom
Oh.
modifier. It's your perception modifier.
Okay, let me just open up my.
You don't have it open?
I don't want to, because I'm
Yeehaw!
Woman.
forgive me with disadvantage, right? Core.
Yeah.
Yep.
Perception. Wait, so should I?
Okay, I'll just roll for the second one. Tell me your modifier.
Okay.
Oh shit, you got an 19 on the second one.
I did.
Yeah, I just rolled it. I can move my camera to show it next to my mouse before I move my hands, but I also don't want to set that up.
Please don't.
Okay. I got it.
yeah.
I don't want to
alright.
see them like three-gallon lube bucket is under your desk.
Oh my God.
That's a good point. What's that?
See, makeshift,
What's
this
that
is why
mod-
I love you, because you actually are just like, fuck yeah, I'm gonna play along with that.
Yeah.
So what's that modifier? This is important. What's your wisdom stat, I
okay.
should say?
Okay, my wisdom is at 10.
10?
My wisdom modifier is 10. So should I roll again, or did you roll?
No, I gave the second roll was a 19.
Okay.
Yeah.
My wisdom is 10.
I'm picking out my beard because there's a few long hairs left in it. But yeah, you don't really notice anything. It's just
Mm-mm.
Damn, that is a high-ass DC.
You look back at... you're looking at him, because you're also only looking at his back right now. He's also shirtless. He's got kind of like a... You can see his old like working tools and like his belt is strapped onto him, and it seems very worn.
Ooh.
But generally, I mean, he looks dirty from being in the Feywild, but nothing seems off, you know?
Quick question.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
I'm checking to see if I have anything that might be able to give me some, because I'm kind of confused as to what this guy is, and I'm extremely suspicious of him because I'm suspicious of all like tall white dudes with scars. So
give me an investigation check to see what he is.
Okay. Investigation. That is that's I have a 4 in that. Oh, that's right. Jack of all trades. I got confused.
Yep.
How the fuck do I have a 4 in that? Okay, in
Bards get nice
Cthulhu
bonuses.
Dice Tower you go. This is the inaugural use of the fully painted Cthulhu Dice Tower.
Nice.
Oh.
Nice! And that +4.
What did you get?
That's a 23. Dirty 23.
A 23?
Yes.
Ooh.
So, you're looking at him, and you can only see his back, so give me disadvantage on it.
Okay.
Because you're walking behind him right now.
Oof, that's a 9.
You looking at him? I mean, he's dirty. But, you know.
He's gross.
He's living in the Feywild, like he said, so...
Yeah, hold on 1 second. I'm trying to see if there's something... This is where I miss Shanti, man. She's
Yep.
nice.
Great utility.
I know.
Yep.
Oh, hold on. No, wait, that's me being deceptive, not picking up on other deception, sorry. I'm not gonna use a spell thing on that.
Considering what he has, I would also like to try and figure out what the fuck he is and what he's trying to do.
Okay, give me a perception check. Disadvantage, because you're looking at his back.
Alright, disadvantage.
You can also tell he's... Mirella, didn't you say he was an elf or a half-elf?
He
And
was.
1 second,
He was an
I'm
elf.
using
Yes.
Bodied Inspiration on that.
Yeah, he was an elf.
That is a total of 24.
Nice.
Hmm.
A total of 24. I'm going to DM you what you realize about him.
Wait, you can DM Yasha or?
Yes, Yasha.
Okay.
Quick question, does this guy know I'm a changeling?
I don't know. Probably not.
Okay, cool. Then I'm just gonna try my hardest to not let him know that I'm a changeling.
Shapeshift. Just don't.
Yeah, okay. Obviously don't fucking shapeshift, but here's the thing. Elric also immediately knew. He just looked at Kellen and went, oh, changeling.
Yeah, he's the god of nature.
Yeah.
He saw your scar and he was like, oh, that's what you are.
Elric could smell bullshit. That's what happened. He could-
Yeah, because
Elric
Elric's been
can
around
smell
for a long
bullshit.
time.
Yeah, no, really? Wow, I didn't know that.
So, Yasha, that is the knowledge you now
hey.
possess as you're clicking away.
Clickety clackety, roll for
Oh,
attack.
yeah, your character doesn't know what that means.
Yes.
Let me ask you this.
Unless you want me to do a history or nature check for it, but...
I mean, he could.
Give me a history. Give me either of those, whichever stats higher, because both will work. And give it to me regular roll. DC. Actually, no, DC.
Makeshift, can I DM?
It's an 8. No.
Oh, crap.
That's a no for me, Doc.
What's up?
Can I
Oh, yeah,
DM
DM
you
me.
real quick?
Yeah.
Y'all can keep going. This is more just a what I know.
Oh, yeah. So, you'll continue to walk through the woods. Is there anything that any of you want to do while you're just, like, trailing behind him? Because he's just walking.
Okay. Mirella is gonna say, Are you still, doing your whole blacksmith thing?
1 second while I respond to this.
I'm gonna cry, I swear to God. Sorry.
So you say that to him. How far behind are you?
I'm behind Kellen. I keep forgetting how to pronounce her.
Helen!
Kellen.
Like,
I mean,
yeah,
how
like
far?
the siren singer.
Loud prayer.
What was your distance from Uriel as you're trying to talk to him, so I know how loud he talks?
Okay, I am going to walk at least 2 steps behind him.
Damn, bro.
At least.
So you have at least one person in between you and him, so what?
Mm-hmm.
10 feet?
Yeah, in case because she knows him. She knows him very well.
Yeah. So you try and talk to him. What do you say to him?
Are you well, what have you been up to?
Well, I mean, aside from, the obvious, living here. Hey, Ella. He looks over his shoulder. When things got difficult, I did keep you in mind. The things were... There's a lot of sleepless nights, a lot of dangerous days, and harsh weather. Yeah. I kept you in mind.
Yeah, you were always on my mind. I missed you, Uriel. Every day, I always... I wish I could go back into the past and change something, but I blame myself for everything that happened, and I know I can't apologize to you, but I really missed you.
Damn. I don't really know what to say. And his walking kind of slows as it seems like there's a clearing in the trees coming up, and he pauses for a moment and stops. Well, thank you. I really didn't think of what to say at this point. It's just I figured I'd just die here eventually, alone and screaming probably. He turns and looks back towards you.
I'm gonna take a few steps behind just in case.
So I'm gonna finish up here and finally be on my way. And he turns and he starts walking.
I would like to see what's in this clearing.
He turns and he starts walking into the clearing, and the fog here is pretty thick, and it's still got that yellowish hue to it. And you walk into it, and he walks into it, and it sounds like the sound of leaves crushing on the ground and pine needles stops. And it sounds like he's wading through some shallow water now that seems to get a little bit deeper as he keeps walking.
Fog is humid water, right? It's just steam.
It is
fog
water
is just,
droplets.
Yeah, it's water.
Fog is low-hanging clouds. It's water vapor.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
Kellen turns to Merksar and goes, I don't trust this guy. You mind clearing the fog a bit?
Alright, sure. And I'll cast control of water on the fog.
Oh, hell yeah, that's even better than what I was thinking.
I didn't expect that.
I was expecting
I didn't
fire.
expect it either.
Let's go.
Wow.
Control water. Can you describe to me how you're going to be using it?
I am basically going to take the entire water that is making up the fog and just pushing it to the side like I am fucking Moses.
Dragon Moses, Dragon Moses.
And as you do that, you can hear that he's been walking for like a few steps now, and it seems like he had come to a stop, and he's kind of far into whatever this water is. And you part the air in front of you. There's not many trees remaining, but the fog was very thick, and that whole yellow haze just parts away. And you can see a pool in front of you. It's not too large of a... It almost looks like a lake or maybe a pond, but it's not too big. Yeah, it's more like a small pond. But you part it, and you can see the water seems to have this very dark color to it. And it's hard to tell because your eyes have kind of adjusted to the way the atmosphere looks in this region. Because everything is yellow, your eyes kind of adjust away from the color. But something about this water is looking pretty dark. And he's standing near what looks to be a small... Actually, let me go grab.
Quick question. Would I know what that water is? With all the time I've spent, getting the shit kicked out of me?
Yeah, probably. I need to delete a few of what I'm looking at here, because there's a
Sad.
whole lot of them.
You told me a whole bunch!
I mean, yeah, but this is like every square. I need to move a few.
Fine, let me at least do them. Let me get the bad ones out.
Okay, fine.
There, are you happy now?
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
And as you enter into this area, and like the fog clears, it dawns on you. That ain't water. That's blood.
Kellen's gonna stare at this pond for a good, like, solid 5 seconds before she's going to basically bend over and vomit into the ground at the sight of this horrific pond.
It's not what I think it is it?
And there seems to be a lot of bulges in the water in various spots.
Kellen, what is it?
That's fucking blood. God damn.
What?
Kellen kind of shakily points towards the pond.
And as she says that, I will extend the spell onto the water below it, because how much water can I? A cube that is up to 100 feet on each side. For up to 10 minutes. I can just part that shit. And I part away the entire lake.
Yes, he can. I just measured it. Yes, he can.
Does it work on blood, though?
It would probably work on the water in the blood, but it probably wouldn't work on the iron and the hemoglobin in the blood.
This has the same energy. This has the same energy as like blood bending with a cantrip. So I'm going to say you can part it a bit, but you're certainly not going to like empty this pond.
Okay,
it's way too
fair
thick.
enough.
Yeah. So you can make a part to walk through. And let's move you to the map. You do see a lot of dead bodies underneath the surface, though. And you all spawn here-ish, with Mirella at the front. And he's standing on this pedestal, or like near this pedestal in the middle. And as the fog parts, and a lot of the blood parts too, he looks back towards the group. Hey, Mirella, give me a perception check with advantage.
With advantage? Oh,
Yeah.
Lord have mercy.
The DC is 5.
Wait, okay, so perception with advantage?
Yes. Roll
Yes.
twice,
Okay, let
take
me-
the higher number, add your modifier.
Okay. Perception. It's a 20.
DC 5? 20?
No
Easy peasy.
fucking
You,
way. No fucking way that's a 20.
I'm not joking. I swear
There
to
is
God, I
no
will never
fucking
lie.
way. You just got a
I would
20. That is
never-
a 1 in a million chance.
Give
no
me-
fucking way.
roll the
I
second
don't
time just
know
to see.
either, okay?
Roll the second time. I mean, the DC's 5. It doesn't really matter. It's like -% chance of failing this. Give me another roll just because it's at advantage.
18.
Word. You very clearly realize two very important details. One,
Mhm.
you recognize those bodies. And two, as Uriel turns to face towards all of you with that thing in his hand, his eyes. You couldn't tell because the glow of the atmosphere before, but they're a very specific color that you will never forget. Can you tell me what color they are?
Is it gold?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck me in the ass.
No thanks, maybe later.
Maybe after
And
the
now in
stream.
front of you is your old friend who got tossed into the Feywild as a punishment, coming down with a case of the psychosis. And he's
Damn,
standing
he
in the
has
pool.
jaundice.
Oh my god. And he calls over to you. Hey, Mirella. You remember this day? Yeah, it took me quite a while to gather up all of them across all of Purgatory. I could hardly sleep most of those days because I was constantly under the threat of the various animals here. You know what that's like. We survived here too once. But eventually, gathered them all up. And wouldn't you know, apparently these bodies don't rot because the goddess was nearby. And, I don't know, something about the Feywild, but fancy that. I actually needed quite a few dead bodies and quite a lot of blood. For one very specific spell I needed to cast.
This might actually make me vomit.
Oh, I know what you're doing.
Okay,
Oh, sorry, I'll describe the visuals less.
No, it's not that. It's like legitimately the nervousness of what's about to happen. That's what's making
Oh,
me
okay.
nauseous. Dude, I've seen so much shit. I was like on Live Leak at 12, bro. You cannot traumatize
That's a cool
me
ass
with
pill.
gore.
Word.
That's a
Marilla
cool-ass
takes a
pill?
few steps back. You know, like at least to where the group is, you know?
Spell.
This is making me hungry.
And then you watch as your old friend
Ellen
Uriel,
punches Merksar in the arm.
he starts to grasp down on that thing that was in his hand, and the vines seem to seize around quite a bit. And it seems like he gets crushed in his hand and sort of like seeps into his veins. You can even see it at this distance. It's got a very vibrant red color to it. So, Mirella, what do you say? Want to join me? Want to kill the people who did this to us?
Uriel,
Oh, what? What? What's the matter?
She starts hyperventilating.
Oh, this.
Fuck this shit. And Kellen
This is-
stands up, and she immediately, I want to cast something. Kellen's fed up with that. She's like, no, fuck this. This guy's dying.
Kellen,
Go for
don't,
it.
please.
I would like to cast Thunder Wave at... let me check and make sure real quick. Higher levels. Yep, it does increase damage. I'm going to cast that at level 4 because I have a decent amount of spell slots for that. That's what I'm going to do, is I'm going to cast Thunder Wave at level 4. He needs to make a Constitution save of DC 17 or higher.
Sure.
That damage is
He fa-
wrong, by the way.
He fails it.
Good. That damage is wrong, unless I got a 1 in every single D8. So, give me just a second. That is
How many
deed control water.
D8s is
It
what's up with
increases
this?
by 1d8 for each slot level above first. So that's 1, 2, 3. That is 3 extra d8 that I get to roll. As well, he failed, correct?
Yes.
That means it is 2d8, and he's pushed 10 feet away, so I'd basically be pushing him into the...
You do that, and he's pushed to here.
I'll push him into the pod, so that's 5d8 that I need to roll.
That is correct with both of these numbers together.
That is correct? That damage?
Yep. You can hover over it and it shows you the rolls. 800 damage and a higher level cast damage.
You have two numbers there.
Kidding.
Oh, there's two numbers. There's a 9 and an 8.
I didn't know! Don't whisper in my ear! I don't get horny that way!
Get away from my ear.
Oh my god.
I'm not meaning to make you horny.
Yeah, you're blowing out my eardrums, apparently. Fine then. Jesus, 17 damage, and I push him into the water. Or
Well.
blood, technically.
You do that, and he seems a bit shaken, but he keeps on his feet as he's pushed back into the blood.
Kellen will now be standing at the edge of the pond, ready to fight him.
And he goes, "Really? What's got you thinking that I'm the villain here?"
Maybe the fact that you're standing in an entire pond full of blood, you sick fuck.
Oh yeah, this whole pond of blood. I wonder where all of this came
That
from.
you're trying to cast a
Surely.
10th level spell.
Hang on.
What?
Huh?
Where do you think all these bodies came from? Do you think I killed them?
I didn't say you killed them. All I said is that I see a guy standing in a pile of blood and bodies. That's not exactly screaming savior of the universe, is it?
Good point. Hey, Mirella. Would you like to explain to them where these bodies came from?
I can't. This can't be real. This isn't real. She falls into her.
Well,
she
since
falls to
Prince-
her knees.
Well, since Princess can't speak English, why don't you tell us? Or common, I guess. Fuck, not English.
Yeah? Basically common for
Since
us.
Princess can't speak common.
So, there's this trial in the guild that me and Mirella were in. It's something like 100 Days in Purgatory.
188.
Name slips my mind. I've been suffering here for a couple of years now. A few things slipped my mind. And basically, just gotta survive in the Feywild for many days. Many days.
It's a trial that
Yeah.
that rookies have to go through.
Yep. To
To
turn
see
them
if-
into assassins. That's right.
That sounds like a cult.
To see if
Are you fucking kidding
Like a
me?
cheese
And Kellen
cult.
turns on Mirella. Are you fucking kidding me? What kind of cult are you a part of?
it's not a cult. We're
Yeah, because a guild just throws their fucking people into the Feywild.
we have to survive it so that we're able to survive the obstacles of Mother Nature herself.
Even
You
with
see-
fucking
Better ways to do it than
druids
tossing-
don't do that.
Exactly.
You see
We have
Uriel
to-
walk over to one of the bodies and pick it up by the neck and go, "Hey, rookie, what did you think of the trials? How do you have a good time in the trials?"
Oh my god.
"Oh yeah, I had a great time. I totally didn't get killed." "Yeah, how about that?" And he tosses one of the bodies back in.
Okay, so you're both sick fucks. Got it.
It's just
Are you just gonna sit there and play the victim here? Your guild is
I'm not
throwing people in
playing.
here and you did nothing to stop it?
I'm not
Kumbaya,
playing
my
the
lord,
victim.
kumbaya.
I'm not playing the victim. It's just
What?
we have they say that before we go out in the field we have to be prepared for what comes ahead. And time works
Well,
differently
and you know
in the
what? People
Feywild.
told me that I had to be prepared to serve dumbasses for the rest of my life. I didn't really listen to them, now did I?
It's just
You know.
Kellen turns away from Mirella and looks back at the guy and she's like, what are you planning to do? Bring them all back?
No.
Marilla, you know who else threw people into dangerous places.
If you say Barack Obama, I swear to God.
I think
Or
so.
run.
Overrun, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
He leans against. He walks back up to this rock and like leans against it for support. Who's Oleron? Should I know? Should I care?
I don't know.
Long story.
Long story? Interesting. You know what else is a long story? The time I spent in this. Okay. Off the wrong foot. Listen. Here's the long and short of it. These people already dead. Alright?
You know
They
what,
were
someone
dealt a
should
bad
really
hand.
just get rid of this guild.
Gotcha. Exactly. Bird? Kenku? Thank you. These people were dealt a bad hand. Really bad, right, Mirella? Just like you and me. And that guild, I think they deserve to be raised. And by raised, I mean burned to the... Raised is still a common term, right? Yeah.
Not
Light things on
really,
fire?
No.
No? They deserve to die. Look around you. That guild deserves to
Uriel.
die for everything that did. What? Am I wrong?
Listen, what you were going to do back then, you weren't just going to destroy the Tears of Revenant, you were going to destroy every guild that has nothing to do with us.
Oh, yeah, because it's never the guilds that are doing shit like this. You know, Vestia, chilling out on the horizon, always that gleaming image for all the rest of the world to see. I'm certain that there aren't, these political factions, military groups that are literally the only groups that can get away with this sort of thing in private. No. They should all be allowed their autonomy.
You were going to kill thousands of people.
And those thousands of people were going to kill countless people.
It was a test.
And you know what? Maybe I should commend you for that, Mirella. Maybe I'm being too hard. Look around you. All these rookies, they were future experts. They were the future assassins of that
This
guild.
does not
And
sound
honestly,
like a normalist test, it sounds more like torture and brainwashing.
Yes. You're a quick learning bird. I like you. And look around you. Every single one of these kids, teens, in between, they were all going to become trained assassins for that guild. You stunted their growth for a long time. I mean, you were the only person that came out of that.
What the fuck?
What?
Tell me. Did you make Joseph proud? You talked about him a lot. Wish I could have met him. Seemed like a nice guy.
The reason why I joined the Tears of Revenant was because they told me that I need to prevent something from what happened to my family to ever happening again.
Look.
To stop trafficking, to stop all of the bad things that's happened. You know my story, Uriel.
Yeah? Look, Mirella, I have no doubt that there's good in you. I remember all the things you wanted to do. You wanted to prevent the things that happened to your family? That's admirable.
Nothing in this universe is big enough to prevent then some other shit that's going on, but they just sounds like a cult that kills what they want to kill and does what they want to do, so I think they shouldn't be operating like I don't think this shit is legal.
Obviously it's not legal, Bird.
Slavery
not
isn't
exactly
legal either, Kara.
Yeah. You make some good points. What's your name again? Don't think I caught it.
We need Abraham Lincoln.
No, you. With the scar. Yeah.
Oh. It's Kellen.
Kellen. Nice to meet you. I'm Uriel.
You as well.
I should go get Abraham Lincoln.
What are you actually planning to do here? And Kellen is, starting to, pull out of that defensive stance and is looking around kind of like, fuck, maybe this guy's got a point.
Yeah.
Kellen.
Look. Oh, yeah? What's up?
What?
He was going to kill thousands of people, not just the guild. He was going to kill every single guild known. He was going to grow dark factions. That's what you were going to do.
And? What does that have to do with this? So what? People are gonna die. People die every damn day. Well, we got a goddess of death. We probably have an afterlife. Doesn't matter.
No, he was going to kill innocent people. People that don't even have
No one's
anything to
ever
do with our
truly
guild.
innocent.
I like you, Kellen.
I don't agree with what the
Verdict's
guild.
out on you, kid.
Ooh.
I don't agree with the guild's terms, but at least I had something to fight for.
But did you stand
You're
by
a
and
part of
watch
them
it?
still, aren't you?
Yeah.
I
Did
want.
you stand by and watch as they threw people in here? Did you stand by and say absolutely nothing? Did you actually try to stop anything? Or did you sit there and you watched as people got killed? Because I know people like that and they aren't innocent.
Mirella stands up in
Jesus.
anger. For your information, these people killed each other. That's what 188 days in purgatory is all about. You have to survive, and these people, they were once my friends. They poisoned me. They tried to kill me. 88 days I spent poisoned, dying, on the brink of death. They killed each other.
And when you
Uriel-
didn't come out, you still didn't stop it?
And why do they do that?
Fuck me.
I tried.
Uriel
I
approaches
tried.
you.
Because of the stupid ass cult.
Uriel approaches you calmly. No weapon drawn. He stands in front of you. He offers out his hand.
Mirella, look. We can undo everything that happened. Not all that well, but we can't undo the past. All we can do is keep moving forward. So come on. You want to help me? Or are you going to try and keep letting this happen?
You know, I don't agree with what the guild did. I never did, but I was so blinded by my beliefs. I just wanted to do what's right. I wanted to save people. I don't even know what to do anymore.
Mirella, you should go home. Go back to Joseph. You always talked about him, you always cared about him. Hey, one day, I'll go to Silnorus. We can be neighbors and start a new life. Away from all this. How's that sound?
Do you even know how you can get out of the Feywild? Out of purgatory?
Yeah, I happen to be holding it right in my hand.
I mean, we got in here, we can bring it with us.
But I don't know. I don't know what to do anymore. I'm so tired.
Before we bring a potential mass murderer out of the fucking Feywild, explain to me again, who exactly are you trying to kill apart from, the fucking guild that threw you here, which, all kudos to you, fucking go for it. Who else?
I mean, to be a little something, that's the only cold that needs to go.
Well,
Look around you.
I know Tears of Revenant is a bit infamous, but
Come on.
you think they got a monopoly on this?
I mean, the 4 cities, they're still standing, right? They haven't just burned to the ground. They're all good.
Oh, they're still happily chugging along.
Exactly. The 4 cities on this entire planet.
We did an uprising.
Even they have problems with human trafficking, with gruesome monopolies, and
Slavery.
all these problems. But do you really think Tears of the Revenants is the only guild doing something like this? There's a lot of disposable people out there. And you know what, Mirella? I don't want you to be one of them.
I agree there are a lot of disposable people that need to get rid of. But who exactly are you going to kill? Because you said something of killing every guild.
Oh yeah. I'm
Because
cutting off the head of the
that's
snake.
not okay.
I'm cutting off the head of the snake. Every person
mean,
who
the
runs
no.
one of these guilds, I'm gonna find them.
You can't kill every guild.
Oh
He was
shit!
going to.
Oh no!
He was going to destroy.
Some of them are
everything.
bad, sure. Not all. By far not all.
I mean, you can kill the code you have.
I agree with killing the
It was, but
fucking
you can't
guilds
kill them
came
all.
from, but not all of them.
How about this?
Not indiscriminately.
If the leader's got a sword in their hand, they're gonna die.
Pretty much every second person on this fucking earth has a sword in their hand. The fuck kind of metric is that?
I don't know. The Wandering Pool, they still around? Unless I check
How
all
about
the
every
others,
guild
sure.
leader that does
They're
human
still
trafficking and
around
slavery?
kicking.
You're not going to touch the wandering. Can't.
Exactly. Sure. That's a good start. The slavers. Easy pickings. Any person who's okay with trafficking humans, I'm fine with killing. They're complacent with it.
For once, we agree.
That's the
Now then.
first sensible thing that's come out of your mouth so far.
Uriel.
Now then. If I'm not mistaken, you needed the blood of the goddess for something, right?
They did.
Yes.
I don't.
They don't want me to kill them.
Yeah, our fucking brains are rotting because of her. Not because she wanted to, but it's still happening.
Interesting. Well, I suppose whatever's left over from the components of the spell should be all you need. Well then, Mirella, you really should go home.
I need to at least get the chaos thing out of my system first.
He's gonna give it to you after he finishes the spell.
Alright then. It's all settled. And Mirella, I do hope we see each other again soon. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
He walks back to the center of the pool. And that sort of like blobby red thing he was holding, with all the
Can I do
veins coming
something
out of
real
it. Yeah, sure.
Kellen pulls out her flute, and she just plays a few notes on it. And I would like to cast Bardic Inspiration on Uriel. I want to give him power to do the spell.
Word.
I
And
never
so-
said Kellen was good. So yeah,
You do that.
Bardic Inspiration.
And there's a sort of slightly stronger glimmer in his eyes of like, the yellow gets a little brighter, even gives you a little smirk. Just a classic tune. And the spot on his hand glows brighter and brighter. And eventually, all the blood in the pool seems to like funnel up towards his hand in these arcing motions. And the bodies start to disintegrate and turn to dust. And then all the air around you, like it's like a red light shining down upon all of you. As you can see the moon poke its way through all the clouds. It's a deep red color. And he gives one last look over to Mirella. He disappears in the blink of an eye. And the component he was holding falls to the ground.
All right, there you go. Get me out of your head.
Kellen walks forward into the bloody pond that was making her sick earlier, and she's still disgusted by it. And she walks up to the rock, picks up the thing and walks back out and hands it to Merksar.
Did he just cast what I think he casted? Please tell me please tell me I'm wrong, Makeshift.
You just cast Blood Moon. It's a
Oh.
It's a slightly homebrewed version of it, but he's now teleporting wherever he wants.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, fucking damn it. And Mercer will take into his hand the fucking thing that Calvin just gave him.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
How the fuck do I do the spell to actually heal people?
Good question. Kara would probably be better at doing that.
Hand it to her.
I will just walk over to Kara and just say, fucking select E. And just say, here. You're the one that knows more
All
about
right,
this
there you
shit.
go. You are no longer slowly dying.
Hold on.
She just she casts some spell and a wave passes over everybody in the vicinity, and you all feel like a nice sense of calm pass over you. Far more relaxed than before.
Anyone else you need to cast this shit on?
You know that feeling when like your ears are clogged up and they unclog after a while?
Oh, that is a beautiful. That is a delicious feeling. That is.
It's like that. Yeah, it's like that feeling.
You know what? I'll just keep this thing with me just in case.
Yeah.
Guys, we have to go.
Makeshift.
Yeah.
I would like to do something, and I just want I want everyone to know here that this is truly an in-character act, and this has nothing to do with how I feel about anybody.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Kellen is going to draw her rapier, and she's going to walk over to Mirella and place the point right at her throat.
Kellen. What are you doing, Kellen?
I killed people like you for 10 fucking years. People who stood by and watched as others suffered. Give me one good reason I shouldn't drive this through your neck right now.
Because they made their choices. I didn't have any. I lost my family. I heard them scream as they were killed. I was only 8 years old, and I was filled with anger, distress. I wanted to be stronger, and it seems like the guild used that against me. They used it to take advantage of me, so if you're going to kill me, Kellen, then do it. I don't have anything to live for anymore.
Kellen kind of looks you up and down and just tilts her head and was just like, I was 5. I had a choice. I could either lay down and take it, or I could not be such a fucking coward. I see the choice you made. And you know what? No, I'm not gonna fucking kill you. If you're gonna sit here, and you're gonna wallow in your own pity, maybe that's the punishment you deserve. And she puts her rapier back into her sheath and is just like,
You're right.
You said I could follow you? Make sure that I never see her face again, or I will run her through. And Kellen walks back over to Kara and just keeps her back turned to Mirella.
Zendil.
Yes.
Let's go back to Vestia.
If we're done here, perhaps you shall.
And I have to meet my superiors. It's best if I act now, then regret later. For now, I just need to rest.
I will be telling Sinead all about this cold of yours.
No, don't tell her, Kara. I'll tell her myself. It's best if she knows. And
You mind taking me with you for that portal? Cause I'm not going with a bird that's gonna rot my brain.
Draws a portal.
You and me have to get back to Mortail Bay and get these cuffs off.
Yes.
Oh, I could just take off the cuffs.
Huh?
She can.
Would you?
What?
Kara, would you?
Yeah, you're coming with me anyways, so I guess this is where we part with them.
Good.
Yeah.
They are off now.
Kara snaps her bird hands, and the runes of the cuffs disappear.
Oh,
Helen turns to Merxar and extends a hand.
He will kind of walk back a few steps and grab her hand and shake it.
See you again soon one day.
I will look forward to it. I still owe you that drink.
Drinks.
Lyndall, I'm sorry we couldn't deal with your problems. I'm sure you will run into her in the future and make sure you kill her then.
I know. It's alright. I'll be waiting for that moment till then. For now, we go home.
And you do that, walking through the portal that's
Yep, good luck with your shit.
And Mercer will walk off and just go through the portal as well.
Alright, let's go, Helen. Pop.
And that's Portal to Vegas. That's the end of the session.
Portal to Vegas.
Ugh.
Holy shit. Wow. What a way to start off our holiday break. Wow.
Right?
We're back to
That was
Vegas.
amazing.
Swear to God, when you when you said that there was like a pool of blood, the lake was like, the pond was full of blood, I thought for a second that Uriel killed her.
That Uriel killed who? Oh, Mirella?
No. Yeah.
That would have been out of nowhere.
Oh.
That'll be out of nowhere.
I mean, do keep in mind, you barely skirted past death in that situation. There was a lot of stuff that could...
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
Holy shit.
Because
By that
I was
part,
trying.
I was getting lightheaded. Sorry, I had no breakfast.
Oh, anyway, don't we
I was just
still
silent.
have a
Alright.
Path of Destruction coming up? On
We
Tuesday?
do. We do still have a Path of Destruction session coming up. We have it on Tuesday. That is, for those of you wondering, that is Tuesday the 13th. We have our final Path of Destruction before we go on a holiday break for 3 weeks. After our break, we will return with Rise of Vestia on Saturday, January 7th.
We will
It's
be
going to
posting
very
some
fun.
stuff while on our break, though.
Yes, we will. Don't worry, you will not be completely void of Untold Realms content. We will have little things to post here and there. But we will be returning on January 7th. Shanti will be back, Brock will be back, Sinead will be back. It's going to be awesome. We're starting our next arc, and it's going to be very impressive. I've seen some of the planning stuff for the battle maps, and it's very cool. And I hope that you guys will be there to share it with us. It's going to be very fun.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Oh
If I take off the sweater.
Not right now. Please do not strip on my stream.
Don't worry.
With that, we're gonna go ahead and let
Pick up the church, take off the shirt, take off the shirt.
No, we're gonna let Makeshift take off his sweater, and we're gonna let Jet go get some food and Mirella get some sleep. So thank you everybody for joining us for Untold Realms. I'm very excited for Path of Destruction as well as our holiday break. I hope to see you all again soon. Have a good day, have a good night, or good time zone. Don't do anything I wouldn't do, and don't get caught. I'll see you all later.
I've been
Happy
stuck in
holidays.
Brian's basement 9 months.